stars would eventually come together,
Yet, in the
shaping
shadows,
the vast
gravity
spiral
was at work,
galaxy we know
pulling
today.
hydrogen and helium
The
gas
history of
into
the Milky
dense
Way
pockets
is
within
marked by
vast
countless
halos of dark
mergers and
matter.
collisions with smaller
By
galaxies.
200 million years after
Over
the Big
billions
Bang,
of years,
the first
these
stars
interactions
ignited,
added
their
mass,
intense radiation
introduced new
piercing the
stars,
darkness.
and shaped the structure of
These
the Milky Way.
population 3 stars were
The
massive,
remnants of these
burning
ancient
at millions
galaxies
of
are
degrees,
still visible
and
today,
their violent
forming
deaths
stellar
in
streams
supernovae
and
seeded
globular
the universe
clusters
with
that
heavier
orbit our
elements
galaxy.
like carbon, oxygen,
One of the
and
most
iron.
significant events in the Milky
Clusters of
Way's
these
evolution
stars
occurred
formed the
about
first
10 billion years ago,
proto-galaxies,
when it
chaotic
merged with a
assemblies of
massive
light and
galaxy
matter.
referred to as the
These early
Enceladus.
galaxies collided frequently,
This collision
merging
created
into larger
ripples in
structures.
the Milky Way's structure and
The
enriched
Milky
it with
Way
new
emerged
stars
during
and
this
heavier
era,
elements.
a small and humble
The
galaxy
Milky Way's
in a vast,
iconic spiral
turbulent
arms
universe.
likely formed between 6
Its growth
and 9
was
billion
fueled by
years
mergers,
ago.
as it absorbed
As
other
the galaxy settled
proto-galaxies
into
and
a more stable
accumulated gas.
configuration, rotating
Dark
gas
matter,
clouds
the
began to
invisible
condense under
scaffolding
the
of the
influence of
cosmos,
gravity.
played a critical role,
These dense
providing the
regions became
gravitational
star-forming
glue that allowed
nurseries,
galaxies
giving
to
birth to
form and
millions of
evolve.
stars over millions of
The
years.
Milky Way's evolution
The
has been
spiral
shaped by
arms are
galactic
dynamic,
cannibalism,
constantly
a natural
reshaped by
but
the
violent
motion of
process
stars
of
and
survival
interstellar
and
matter.
growth.
They are
Over
also
billions
a hub
of
for new
years,
star
the Milky
formation,
Way
a
consumed
process that
countless smaller
continues to this day.
galaxies, tearing them apart
At the
with
center
its
of the
gravity.
Milky Way is Sagittarius
One of the
A
most
asterisk,
significant
a
mergers in its
supermassive
history
black
was
hole
the collision
with a
with
mass
the Gaia
equivalent to 4
Enceladus
million
galaxy
suns.
10 billion years ago.
This black hole likely
This
formed
event
in the
was
galaxy's
transformative,
earliest days,
reshaping the
growing
Milky
as it
Way and
consumed
creating
gas,
its thick
dust,
disk.
and stars from its surroundings.
Billions of stars were added to the
While
galaxy,
it remains dormant for the
enriching
most
it with
part,
the heavy elements
Sagittarius
necessary
A
for forming
asterisk has
rocky
played a
planets
critical
and,
role in shaping the
ultimately,
galaxy.
life.
Its
Evidence
immense
of these ancient
gravitational
mergers
pull
can still be
influences
seen
the orbits
today in
of
stellar
stars near the
streams,
galactic
graceful
center and
arcs of
helps
stars that
regulate
trace
star
the remnants
formation.
of disrupted galaxies.
Approximately 4.
These streams serve as
6
celestial
billion years
fossils,
ago, in one of
preserving
the
the
Milky
memory
Way's
of the Milky
spiral
Way's
arms,
violent
a
past.
cloud of gas and dust
Even
collapsed
now,
under
the
gravity.
Milky Way continues
This
to grow.
event marked the birth of our
The
solar
Sagittarius
system.
dwarf galaxy,
The sun
currently
ignited
being
at the
dismantled,
center, while
is
the
adding
remaining
its stars
material
to the
coalesced
galactic
into
halo.
planets, moons,
These
and
ongoing
asteroids.
interactions highlight the
The
dynamic,
Milky Way provided the
ever-changing
raw
nature of our
materials for this
galaxy.
process, enriched
Around
by
9 billion
generations
years
of
ago,
previous
the
stars.
Milky Way began to take on
Elements
its
like
iconic
carbon,
spiral shape.
oxygen, and iron,
As its stars
essential
and
for
gas
life on
settled
Earth,
into a
were
rotating
forged in the
disk,
cores of
angular
ancient
momentum
stars and
flattened the
spread
system
throughout the
into a
galaxy
plane,
when those
laying the
stars
groundwork
exploded
for its
as
spiral
supernovae.
arms.
Today,
The spiral
the Milky
arms
Way
are not
spans
static
over
structures.
100,000
They are
light years
dynamic
and contains
regions
hundreds
created
of
by
billions of
density
stars,
waves.
along with vast
As
clouds
these
of
waves
gas and
move
dust.
through the galaxy, they
It is home
compress
to
gas
diverse
clouds,
celestial phenomena,
triggering star
from
formation.
newborn stars to dying
The result
supernovae.
is a galaxy alive
The
with
galaxy
activity,
is constantly
its arms
changing,
illuminated by
with
the light of
stars
young,
orbiting the center
massive
and
stars.
spiral arms slowly
Within
evolving.
the spiral arms lie
The
vast
Milky Way
molecular
also
clouds,
continues to
nurseries
grow,
where new
as it
stars
accretes
are
material
born.
from smaller galaxies
These regions
and
are
intergalactic
turbulent
space.
and chaotic, driven
In
by the
approximately
interplay of
4,
gravity, radiation,
5
and
billion
magnetic
years,
fields.
the Milky Way will collide with its
Interactions
nearest
with
large
nearby
neighbor,
galaxies,
the Andromeda
such as the
Galaxy.
Magellanic Clouds,
This
also
epic
play a
event
role.
will reshape both galaxies,
These gravitational
forming a
encounters
single,
create
larger
ripples
structure,
in the Milky Way's
sometimes
disk,
referred to
sustaining
as
the spiral
Milkometer.
structure and influencing its
Despite
evolution.
the scale of the collision,
At the center
individual
of the
stars
Milky
are
Way
unlikely
resides
to collide due
Sagittarius
to the
A
vast
asterisk,
distances
a
between them.
supermassive black hole with
Instead,
a mass of about
the
4
merger will
million
create
suns.
new regions of star formation
Its
and
gravity
likely
dominates
alter
the
central
motions
black
of stars
holes of
and
both
gas in the
galaxies.
central bulge, anchoring
In the
the
vast
galaxy's
nothingness
core.
of pre-existence, there was only a
Sagittarius
singular
A
point,
asterisk is
a
surrounded
realm where
by a
time
dense
and space
cluster of
had no
stars,
meaning.
many of which orbit at
Then,
extraordinary
around
speeds.
13.8 billion years
These
ago,
rapid
the
orbits
Big
were
Bang
key to
erupted,
confirming
an
the
explosion
existence of
of
the black
unimaginable
hole and
energy
measuring
that
its
marked
mass.
the birth of the universe.
Though relatively
It was
dormant
not
now,
an ordinary
Sagittarius
explosion,
A
but rather the
asterisk
rapid
likely
expansion of
experienced
space
active
itself,
phases in the
spreading
past.
matter, energy,
During
and time
these
across
times,
an empty
it
void.
devoured vast amounts of
In its
material,
infancy,
emitting
the universe
powerful
was a
jets of
searing hot
radiation
plasma,
that influenced
dense
the
and
galaxy's
chaotic.
central regions.
During the first fraction of a
Supermassive
second,
black holes like
fundamental forces
Sagittarius
emerged,
A*
gravity,
are thought to play a critical
electromagnetism,
role in the
and the
formation
nuclear
and
forces,
evolution of
governing
galaxies,
the interactions of
stabilizing their
particles.
structures and regulating
As the
star
universe
formation
expanded
through their
and cooled,
gravitational and
quarks and
energetic
gluons
influence.
combined to form protons
About
and neutrons,
4.6
the building
billion
blocks
years
of
ago,
atoms.
within the Milky Way's
Within
Orion
minutes,
arm,
the first
a dense
elements,
cloud of gas
hydrogen
and dust
and helium,
began to
were
collapse
forged
under its
in a
own
process
gravity.
called Big Bang nucleosynthesis.
This collapse marked the birth of our solar
These light
system.
elements became the
At
foundation
the center
for all
of the
future
cloud,
structures,
a young star
including
ignited,
galaxies.
becoming the sun surrounding
For
it.
the next
The remaining material
380,000
flattened
years,
into a
the universe
protoplanetary
remained
disk,
an opaque
where
fog,
particles
where light
collided and
could not
coalesced
travel
into
freely.
planetesimals, the
Then,
building
the
blocks of
cosmos
planets.
experienced a transformation
Earth
as
formed in the
electrons
sun's
and
habitable
protons
zone,
combined
where
to form
conditions
neutral
allowed
atoms,
it to retain
allowing
liquid water.
light to travel unimpeded.
Its rocky composition
This event,
reflects the
known
Milky
as
Way's history,
recombination, marked the
enriched by
universe's
elements
transition
forged in
to
ancient
transparency.
stars and scattered across
It was
the
during
galaxy
this
by
time that the
supernova
first hints of
explosions.
structure began to emerge.
The Milky Way is a
Tiny
colossal
fluctuations
galaxy,
in the density
spanning
of
over
matter,
100,000
amplified by
light years
gravity,
and containing
created the
hundreds of
seeds of
billions of
galaxies.
stars.
The
Its
stage
spiral
was set
arms
for
are
the
vibrant
creation of the
regions of
Milky
star
Way.
formation, while its
Roughly
central
1
bulge
billion
is a dense
years
hub of
after the
older
Big
stars
Bang, the
surrounding
universe entered an
Sagittarius A
era
star.
known as the Cosmic
The
Dawn.
galaxy's halo
The
extends
first
far
stars
beyond
began
the
to
visible
shine,
stars,
piercing through the
containing
darkness.
globular clusters and the
These
remnants
stars
of
were
disrupted
unlike
galaxies.
the ones we see today.
This halo
Made
is
almost
also
entirely
dominated
of
by dark
hydrogen
matter,
and helium.
an
They
invisible
burned hot
substance
and
that
lived
provides
short,
the gravitational
violent lives.
framework holding the Milky Way
As these
together.
early stars burned
The
through their
Milky
fuel,
Way is
they
part of the
created
local
heavier
group,
elements,
a collection of
carbon,
more than 50
oxygen,
galaxies.
and others, through
Its
nuclear
closest
fusion.
companions, the
When these
Andromeda
massive
Galaxy
stars
in the
died as
Magellanic
supernovae,
Clouds,
they
interact
enriched the
with and
surrounding
influence
gas
its
clouds
structure.
with these elements,
In
enabling the
approximately
formation of more
4.5
complex
billion
stars
years,
and
the
planetary
Milky Way will
systems.
collide with the Andromeda
Around
Galaxy.
this time, gravity began
This
pulling
event will
gas
be a
and
slow
dark matter
cosmic
together
dance,
into larger
unfolding
structures.
over hundreds of millions of years.
These were the first galaxies,
As the galaxies
primitive collections
merge,
of
their
stars
gas
and gas
clouds
that
will
would later
compress,
merge to form
igniting
larger
bursts
systems.
of star formation.
The Milky Way's
The central
earliest
black
ancestors
holes of the
were
Milky
among
Way
these
and
fledgling
Andromeda
galaxies.
will merge, forming a massive
Small,
supermassive
irregular,
black
and
hole
chaotic,
at the heart of the
they
new
were the
galaxy.
building blocks of what would become
The
one of the
resulting
universe's
galaxy,
grandest
often
structures.
referred to as Milkometa,
The Milky
will
Way
likely
grew
be
not through
elliptical
gentle
in shape.
accumulation, but through
Though
cosmic
its spiral
violence.
structure will vanish,
Over
its stars
billions
and
of years,
planets will
smaller
continue their journeys
galaxies
through the
collided and
cosmos.
merged, feeding the Milky
Even after
Way's
this
growth.
merger, the remnants of
This
the Milky
process,
Way will
known
drift
as
through an
galactic
ever-expanding
cannibalism,
universe,
shaped
a
the
testament
galaxy's
to the
structure
cycles
and
of creation
composition.
and transformation that define
Evidence
the
of
cosmos.
these ancient collisions is
The
still
Big
visible
Bang
today.
was more than an origin point.
Stellar streams,
It was a
made up
transformation
of
from
stars ripped
nothingness
from
into
smaller
an ever-expanding
galaxies,
reality.
orbit the Milky Way,
Time
like
itself
celestial
began
fossils
ticking,
of its
and the
turbulent
laws of
past.
physics emerged to govern
These
the birth of
remnants
energy
tell the story
and
of
matter.
countless mergers,
The
each
universe
contributing to
expanded
the galaxy's
at
mass and
incomprehensible
complexity.
speeds, an era called inflation,
One of the most
which
significant
stretched
events
quantum
in the Milky Way's
fluctuations
history
across
occurred
vast
around
scales.
10 billion years ago when
These
it collided with a
fluctuations
massive
planted
galaxy
the seeds of the
dubbed
cosmic
Gaia
web,
Enceladus.
a network of galaxies
This merger
and voids
added
that
a
would
large
span
population
billions
of
of light
stars
years.
to the Milky Way and
As
created
the universe
ripples in
cooled,
its structure,
particles
shaping
formed
its
into
evolution
protons
for
and
billions
neutrons,
of years.
and soon after,
As the
into the
Milky
first
Way grew
elements,
larger,
hydrogen,
it began to take
helium,
on a more
and a
organized
trace of
shape.
lithium.
Between
For hundreds
6
of
and 9
thousands of
billion
years,
years ago,
the universe
it developed the
remained dark and
iconic
silent,
spiral arms we
shrouded
see
in a
today.
plasma of particles.
These arms are not
Light
static.
could not
They
escape.
are regions of higher density,
But when recombination
created by
occurred,
gravitational
electrons
waves that
joined
move through the
nuclei
galaxy
to form
like
neutral
ripples in a
atoms,
pond.
and light was released
Within
into the
these
cosmos.
spiral arms, dense
This
clouds
light,
of gas
the
and
cosmic
dust collapsed
microwave
to form new
background,
stars.
is still visible today.
These stellar
silent
nurseries are
witness to the
regions of
dawn of
intense
everything.
activity, where the light
The
of young
dark
stars
ages of the
illuminates
universe
the
were not
surrounding
devoid
gas.
of progress.
The spiral
Gravity
structure
began
is
its
a dynamic
quiet
and
and
evolving
steady
feature,
work, pulling
constantly
hydrogen
reshaped
and
by the
helium
movement
into
of stars
dense
and
regions.
interstellar matter.
These regions
At the
grew
heart of the
hotter and
Milky
denser,
Way lies
and
a
after
supermassive
200
black
million
hole
years,
known as
the first
Sagittarius
stars
A
ignited,
star,
marking the end of
With
darkness.
a mass equivalent to 4 million
Population
suns,
3 stars
this cosmic
were immense,
giant
hundreds
exerts a
of times the
powerful
mass of our
influence over
sun,
the galaxy.
and they burned with ferocity.
Sagittarius A
Their brief lives ended in
the early days of the Milky
enriching
Way,
the surrounding
growing
gas
acid
with
consumed
heavier
gas,
elements like
dust,
carbon
and
and
even
oxygen,
stars.
the building blocks of life.
While it is relatively quiet
Clusters
now,
of these
it was
stars
once
formed
much more active,
proto-galaxies,
emitting
chaotic
intense
systems
radiation
of light
as it
and
fed
matter
on
that
surrounding
frequently
material.
collided.
The black
These early
hole's
galaxies were
gravitational
irregular,
pull keeps the
small,
stars
and
near the
turbulent,
galactic center
but they
in
laid the
tight
groundwork
orbits,
for the
creating
cosmic
a
giants
dense and
to come.
dynamic region.
The Milky Way was
Despite its
born as one of
destructive
these
nature,
proto-galaxies.
Sagittarius
Its early
A*
form shaped
plays
by
a vital
dark matter
role in
halos.
regulating the galaxy's
Over
evolution.
time, it merged with
In
other
the quiet
proto-galaxies,
corner of the Milky
growing
Way,
in size
about
and
4.6
complexity.
billion years ago,
The Milky
a
Way's
dense
story
cloud
is
of
one of
gas
both
and dust
creation
began
and
to
destruction.
collapse under its own gravity.
Galactic cannibalism,
This event
absorbing
marked the
smaller
birth of our
galaxies,
solar system.
is not a violent
At
anomaly,
the center
but a
of this
natural part
collapsing
of its
cloud,
evolution.
a young star ignited.
Over
the
billions
sun.
of years, the Milky
Around
Way has
it, the
consumed
remaining
dozens of
material
smaller
formed a
galaxies,
swirling disk,
tearing them
from
apart
which the
and
planets,
incorporating their
moons,
stars,
and
gas,
asteroids
and dark
took shape.
matter.
The
The
Earth,
Gaia
our
Enceladus
home,
merger,
emerged as
10
a
billion
rocky
years
planet,
ago,
enriched
was one of
with
the most
elements like
transformative
carbon and
events in the
oxygen,
Milky Way's
forged
history.
in the cores of ancient stars.
It reshaped the
The
galaxy's
Milky
disk,
Way
added
provided the
billions
raw
of
materials
stars,
for the
and
solar
enriched
system,
the
the
interstellar
result
medium
of
with
billions
heavy
of years of
elements.
cosmic recycling.
Today, the remnants of
Spanning
these
over
mergers are visible
100,000
as stellar
light-years,
streams,
the Milky Way
graceful
is a
arcs of
vast and
stars that
complex
trace the
system,
orbits of once
containing
independent
hundreds of billions
galaxies.
of stars, along
These
with gas,
streams provide
dust,
astronomers
and dark
with
matter.
a window into the Milky Way's
Its
past,
spiral arms,
revealing the
dotted with
cosmic
regions of
interactions
active
that
star
shaped its
formation,
structure.
continue to evolve.
The Milky Way is still
The galaxy
growing.
is home to a
The
diverse array of
Sagittarius
celestial
dwarf galaxy,
phenomena, from
currently
massive
being
star
dismantled by
clusters
the
to
Milky
enigmatic
Way's
black
gravity,
holes.
is contributing
It
stars
is a
to the
dynamic,
galactic
living
halo.
structure, shaped
This
by gravity,
ongoing process
star
demonstrates
formation,
that the
and
Milky Way
interactions of
remains
its
an active
components.
participant in the
The
cosmic
Milky
cycle of
Way
growth.
story is far from over.
Around 9 billion years
In
ago,
about
the Milky
4.5
Way
billion
began to
years,
transform
it will
into a
collide
spiral
with the Andromeda
galaxy.
galaxy, its
Stars
nearest
and
large
gas
neighbor.
settled into a rotating
This
disk.
cosmic event will
angular
reshape
momentum
both
followed the
galaxies,
system into a
creating a
plane.
new, larger structure.
This organization gave
While
rise
this
to the
collision may
iconic
seem
spiral
catastrophic,
arms,
the
regions of
vast
higher
distances
density that
between
form
stars
and
mean
form
that
as the
direct
galaxy
collisions will be
evolves.
rare.
The spiral
Instead,
arms are
the galaxies
illuminated by
will
the
merge
light of
gracefully,
young, massive
forming
stars.
new regions of star formation
These
and likely
stars,
merging
though
their central
short-lived,
black holes.
shine intensely, giving
The
the
story
arms
of the
their
Milky
brilliant,
Way begins in
dynamic
the earliest
appearance.
moments of the universe.
Within
nearly
these arms,
13.8
molecular
billion
clouds
years
act
ago,
as stellar
with the Big
nourishments,
Bang.
producing new
This
generations of
monumental event
stars.
was not an explosion
The
in
Milky
space,
Way's spiral
but the rapid
structure is
expansion
not
of space
static.
itself.
It is constantly
Time,
influenced
space,
by
and matter
gravitational
came into
interactions
existence,
with nearby
marking the
galaxies,
beginning of
such
everything
as the
we know.
large and small
In
Magellanic
the first
clouds.
few moments after the Big Bang,
These interactions
the universe
create
was a
ripples
seething
in the
cauldron
galactic
of energy.
disk, sustaining the density
Elementary
waves
particles,
that shape the
such as
spiral
quarks and
arms.
electrons,
At
formed
the
and
heart of the
collided
Milky
in
Way
an
lies
unimaginably hot
Sagittarius
and dense
A*,
environment.
a supermassive
Within
black hole with a
microseconds,
mass of
quarks
approximately
combine to
4
form
million
protons
tons.
and neutrons, the
Though
building blocks
invisible,
of atomic
its presence
nuclei.
is undeniable,
As
as its
the
gravity
universe
controls
expanded,
the
it
motions
began
of
to
stars
cool.
and gas in the galactic
After
center.
about 3 minutes, protons
Astronomers
and
discovered
neutrons fused to
Sagittarius
create the
A*
first atomic
by
nuclei,
tracking the rapid
hydrogen,
orbits of stars
helium,
near
and
the
traces
centers
of
of the
lithium.
galaxy.
These were
These
the only
stars,
elements
some
present
moving
at the
at
dawn of
thousands of
time,
kilometers
forming
per
the
second,
foundation for
orbit
all
an
future
unseen
stars
object,
and galaxies.
a black hole.
For the next
Sagittarius
380,000
A*
years,
is
the
currently
universe
quiet,
remained a
but
dark,
evidence
opaque
suggests it
fog
has
of ionized
experienced active
particles.
phases.
Then came
During
a crucial
these times,
transformation.
it consumed
Electrons
vast amounts of
combined with
material,
nuclei
emitting
to
jets
form
of
neutral
energy
atoms,
that influence the
allowing light
surrounding
to travel
region.
freely for the first time.
Supermassive black
This
holes like
event, known
Sagittarius
as recombination,
A* are
left
thought to
behind
play
a
an
faint
essential
glow
role
called the
in
cosmic
galaxy
microwave
evolution.
background. A relic
They
of the
regulate
Big
star
Bang still
formation,
visible today.
influence the
The
distribution of
newly
gas,
transparent
and
universe
stabilize
entered
their
a
host
phase of
galaxies.
cooling and expansion.
About
Tiny
4.6 billion years
fluctuations in
ago,
the density of
within
matter,
the Milky Way's
seeded by
Orion
quantum
arm,
mechanics,
a dense cloud
began
of
to
gas
grow
and
under
dust
the
began
influence
to
of
collapse
gravity.
under its own gravity.
These fluctuations
At its
became
center,
the
a
scaffolding
young
for the
star
first first
ignited
cosmic
the sun.
structures the ancestors
The
of
remaining
galaxies,
material flattened
including
into
the
a
Milky Way.
protoplanetary disk. As
Where
the
particles
universe collided and coalesced into planetary
gravity began to pull gas and
over
dark
time,
matter into
these
dense
planetesimals
clumps.
grew into planets.
These regions of
moons,
concentrated
and
matter
asteroids.
gave rise to the first
Earth
stars and
formed in the
galaxies.
sun's habitable zone, where
These early
conditions allowed
galaxies were
liquid
small
water
and
to
irregular,
exist.
far less organized
Its
than the
composition
spiral
reflects
and
the
elliptical
history of the
galaxies
Milky
we
Way,
see today.
containing elements
The
forged in
first
ancient
stars,
stars
known
and
as
scattered
population
across the
3
galaxy
stars,
by
were massive
supernova
and
explosions.
The
The
Milky
Milky
Way
Way
is
is a
entirely
sprawling
of hydrogen and
dynamic
helium.
galaxy.
They burn
spanning
brightly
over
but die
100,000
quickly,
light years,
often ending their lives in
its spiral
cataclysmic
arms are
supernovae.
vibrant regions of star
These
formation,
explosions
while
scattered
its central
heavier
bulge
elements,
is a dense
like
cluster
carbon,
of older
oxygen,
stars surrounding
and iron,
Sagittarius
into
A
the
star.
surrounding space.
Beyond the visible
primordial
stars and
cloud.
gas lies a vast halo
Over
of
time,
dark matter,
smaller
an invisible
protogalaxies
structure that
merged to
holds the
form
galaxies
larger
together.
systems.
This
The Milky
halo
Way's
is also
earliest
home to
components
ancient
likely
globular
originated
clusters
as
and the
small
remnants
clusters
of
of
destructive
stars and
galaxies.
bound together by
The
dark
Milky
matter.
Way is part of the local
These
group,
fledgling
a collection of
structures
over
orbited
50
one another
galaxies
in a
bound
cosmic
by
dance,
gravity.
gradually coming together
Its closest
to form the
companion,
foundation of our
the
galaxy.
Andromeda Galaxy and the
The Milky
Magellanic
Way's
Clouds,
growth was neither
influence its
peaceful nor
structure
orderly.
and will play a role in its
Instead,
future evolution.
it was a process of
The
relentless
Milky
mergers
Way's
and
story
collisions.
is far from over.
Smaller galaxies,
approximately
drawn
4
in by the Milky Way's
5
gravitational
billion
pull,
years,
were
it will
consumed
collide with
and
the Andromeda
incorporated
Galaxy
into its structure.
This cosmic
This
event
violent
will be a
process,
slow-motion
known as
battle
galactic
lasting
cannibalism,
hundreds of
is a
millions
defining
of years.
characteristic of galaxy
As the
formation.
galaxies merge,
One
their
of the
gas
most
clouds will
significant
compress
mergers
in
in
the
the
Milky
Milky
Way's
Way's
waves of
history
star
occurred about
formation.
10 billion years ago,
The central
when it
black
collided
holes
with
of
a
the
large
Milky Way
galaxy
and
now
Andromeda
known
will
as
combine,
Enceladus.
forming an even larger
This event
supermassive
added
black
billions
hole.
of stars to the Milky
The
Way
resulting
and
galaxy,
created a halo of
often
stars
called
that surrounds the
will
galaxy
likely
today.
be elliptical.
Even now,
though its
remnants
spiral
of these
structure will
ancient
vanish,
collisions can be
stars
seen in
and
the form of
planets will
stellar
continue their
streams,
journeys through the
elongated
cosmos.
trails of stars that were once
Even
part
after
of
the
smaller
merged
galaxies.
the Milky Way's legacy
These
will endure,
streams serve as
drifting
cosmic
through an
fossils,
ever-expanding
preserving the
universe.
history of the Milky Way's
This transformation is a testament to
Around
the
9
cycles of
billion years
creation,
ago, the
destruction,
Milky Way
and
began to
rebirth
take
that
on its
define the
iconic
cosmic
spiral shape.
The Big
Gravity
Bang
and
and
rotational forces
$8 billion
sculpted the
years ago
galaxy
was
stars
not a
and gas
conventional
into a
explosion,
flat,
but a
disc-like
structure,
structure.
all-encompassing expansion
Within
of
this
space
disk,
itself.
density waves
Within the
created
first
regions
trillionth
of
of a
higher
second,
and lower
the
density,
universe
forming
expanded
the spiral
exponentially
arms.
during a phase called
The
the
spiral arms are not static
This
structures.
rapid stretching
They are
set the
constantly
foundation for the
reshaped by the
cosmic
movement of
web, a
stars and
vast
gas.
network of galaxies
These
connected by
regions are
filaments of
fertile
dark
grounds
matter
for star
separated
formation,
by immense
where clouds of gas and dust collapse
as temperature
under
fell
gravity to
to
create
elementary
new stars.
particles. Quarks,
The
the
birth
birth
of
of
these stars
and
illuminates
lemons
the arms,
coalesce,
making them
protons
some of the
and
brightest
neutrons
and most dynamic features of the
within
Milky
minutes.
Way.
Nuclear fusion
At the
produces
center of the
light
Milky
stellar
Way
waves
lies a supermassive black hole known as Sagittarius A star.
These primordial
mysterious
elements
object,
dominated
with
the
a
cosmos
mass
for
equivalent
hundreds
to
of
4
millions of
million
years.
suns, plays a crucial
The universe
role in the
entered the dark
galaxy's
age,
evolution.
a period of silence
While
and
Sagittarius
where no
A
stars or
is
galaxies
relatively
existed
inactive now,
It
was
was
likely
rapid,
much more energetic in the
began to
past.
amplify tiny
In its
variations
youth,
in density
it fed on
left by
surrounding
inflation
gas and
drawing
stars,
matter
emitting
emitting
powerful jets of energy
These
that
clumps
influenced
became
the
the
galaxy's
birthplaces
growth.
of the first stars and
Today,
galaxies.
its
and
immense
thus,
gravitational
the ancestors
pull
of the
anchors
Milky
stars
Way
near the galactic center,
roughly 200
maintaining the
million
structure
years
of the
after
Milky
the
Way.
Big Bang. The first
About
stars ignited,
4.6
signaling
billion
the
years
end of the
ago,
dark
in
ages.
a quiet region of the Milky
These
Way,
population
a cloud of gas and dust
composed
began to
purely of
collapse under
hydrogen and
gravity.
helium were immense.
This marked the
shortly
beginning of our solar system.
Their supernovae scattered
At the
heavier
center of the
elements
collapsing
into the
cloud,
surrounding
a
gas,
young star
enriching
ignited,
it and
the
paving
sun.
the way for the formation
Around
of
it,
complex
the remaining
structures.
material formed a
These stars
protoplanetary disk,
clustered together
from
which
which the
formed the
planets,
first
moons,
proto-galaxies,
and
small
asteroids
and
were
irregular
born.
collections of matter
The
held
Earth
together
formed
by
as a
rocky
rocky
matter
planet,
halos,
enriched with elements
These
forged in the hearts of
proto-galaxies
ancient
collided
stars.
and merged frequently.
The sun
Driven
and
by
its
gravity's
planets are part
relentless
of the Milky
Ways or INR. The Milky Way emerged as one of these early proto-galaxies. Here, a modern chaotic center grow through millions of years and emerge to allow life to emerge and thrive. Dark matter, the Milky Way is played a crucial role in this growth, anchoring the galaxy's formation, providing gravitational frames for its evolution. Its spiral Milky Way's growth has been fueled by destruction, while its central bulge is a dense region filled with absorbing smaller galaxies. The galaxy is not an aberration but a natural process in the life of large invisible substance that provides the gravitational of years. The Milky Way consumed surrounding the galaxy is a halo of stars and globular gas, remnants of the Milky Way's tumultuous One of the most significant events in the Milky Way story 10 billion years ago, when the Gaian Enceladus galaxy merged with the Milky Way, it will collide with the Andromeda galaxy. Added billions of stars reshaped the galaxy's this cosmic event and will reshape chemical diversity, creating a new formation of planet referred to as eventual life. The collision will not result in catastrophic ancient interactions but visible as stellar waves of star formation and lead to the merging of stars orbiting the Milky galaxies. These streams are celestial testament to the Milky Way's enduring like the galaxy's violent path. The universe was born in the Sagittarius dwarf galaxy and currently being dismantled by the Milky Way's gravity smaller than is a modern example of this ongoing that would ever exist. Its stars are being gradually absorbed, ensuring that the Milky Way continues to grow and evolve. The Big Bang was 9 billion years ago. The Milky Way began to transform into a spiral, stretching everything outward like the stars and gas settled into a rotating disk, organized by the universe was governed by a force we can hardly comprehend. This orderly rotation flattened the galaxy split into the forces giving rise to its tectonic spiral arms. Gravity, the weakest spiral arms are regions of higher density pull matter created by density waves that electromagnetism govern light and atoms. While as these waves compress gas clouds, they trigger star formation nuclei, creating clusters of as the universe cools stars that illuminate the arms, quarks and gluons. The arms are not fixed structures but dynamic patterns that evolve over time. Dance in a dense sea of interactions with smaller galaxies, such as the large and small Magellanic Cloud. Over the next 3 minutes, the Milky Way dropped enough sustaining the density waves that define its spiral to the first atomic nuclei. At the heart of the Milky Way lies Sagittarius galaxy that would eventually be a supermassive black hole with a mass of approximately 4 million for the next 380,000 though it is invisible, the universe with gravitational influence dominates the central bulge, light-shaping motions of stars scattering in the opaque fog. Sagittarius by its aperture is surrounded by a dense cluster of stars with nuclei, many of which orbit at incredible speeds. Suddenly, observing these orbits has provided direct evidence that black began its long journey and allowed astronomers to measure its mass. This light, stretched by billions of years of expansion, Sagittarius cosmic microwave likely experienced a faint afterglow of the Big Bang still visible today. During these times, this era marked the end of chaos and the beginning of powerful jets of radiation. Tiny irregularities in the density of matter stars amplified by gravity created regions supermassive black holes like Sagittarius A. The universe was now ready for its next chapter. Galaxy evolution, as regulating star formation and contributing to the stability was not entirely uniform. About small regions of higher density attracted more matter from Milky Way's spiraling clumps that would dense cloud of gas and dust began to collapse. These clumps consisted primarily of dark matter. At its center, an invisible star ignited outweighs ordinary matter. The remaining material caused a protoplanetary disk. The first stars lighted stuck these regions, forming planet dawn of starlight. Over millions of population-free stars has lost grew into hundreds of times the mass of the Sun, and asteroids of the their lifespans were brief, mere millions of
positioned
years,
in the sun,
their habitable
influence was
zone
profound.
retained liquid water.
When these stars
the conditions necessary for life,
they enriched the surrounding
its
gas
composition
with
reflects the Milky Way's history for more complex stars and forged in ancient stars and distributed
millions of
across the
years.
galaxies by
Primitive
galaxies merged to form
the
Milky
larger
Way
ones.
is a colossal structure
Each collision
spanning
was a
over
dramatic
100,000 light
releasing
years,
massive
containing
amounts of
hundreds of
energy
billions
and
of
triggering
waves of star formation. Its spiral arms
The
are
Milky
regions
Way's
of intense star
ancestors were
formation
among these early
illuminated
galaxies,
by young,
growing
luminous
from
stars
mergers
and accreting gas from
the
the central
intergalactic
bulge
medium.
is a dense region of older
The history
stars
of the Milky
surrounding
Way
the
is a tale
supermassive
of
black
survival
hole
and
Sagittarius A star.
Gravity pulls
Beyond
smaller
visible
galaxies
stars
into its
and
orbit,
gas lies a
carrying them
vast
apart
halo
and
of
absorbing
dark
their
matter,
stars,
an invisible
gas,
but
and
dominant
dark matter.
component that holds the galaxies
Each merger
together.
added to the galaxy's
The
mass,
Milky Way is
reshaping
part of
its
the local
structure
group,
and introducing
a collection
new
of more than
populations of
50
stars.
galaxies.
These interactions
closest
were not
neighbors,
gentle.
the Andromeda Galaxy,
As smaller galaxies
Magellanic
approached,
Clouds,
tidal
forces
forces
stretched and distorted them, creating
long
in
streams of
approximately
stars.
4.5 billion years.
These stellar
the Milky
streams,
Way will
still
still lie
visible
but the
today,
Andromeda Galaxy.
are evidence of the Milky Way's
This
violent
event,
past.
while dramatic, will
Over
unfold
billions
over
of
hundreds
years,
of millions
these
of
remnants
years
were
assimilated. As the
becoming part of
galaxy's
the galaxy's halo
their
and
gas
disk.
clouds will compress,
One of the most
triggering bursts of
significant
star
events in the
formation.
Milky Way's history
The
was its
central black
collision with
holes of the Milky
Enceladus,
Way and
a massive
Andromeda will
galaxy
eventually
that
merge
merged
with ours,
about
forming a
10
massive
billion years ago.
supermassive black hole at the
This
heart of the
collision
galaxy.
reshaped the Milky Way,
The resulting
creating a
galaxy
thicker disk of
often
stars
called
and enriching
Milky
it with
will
heavier
likely be
elements.
elliptical in shape.
It was a transformative
though
period,
its spiral
marking
arms
the transition from a chaotic,
stars
irregular
structure
structure
to a more organized
galaxy
cosmic
we see
configuration.
today.
The
Even
formation
after
of
the
the
Milky
Milky
Way's
Way's
arms was
legacy
a gradual
will
process,
influenced by the
galaxy's
galaxy's
rotation and internal dynamics.
Its transformation is a
As the
testament to the
galaxy
cycles
spun,
of creation and
gravitational
destruction
forces
that
created
define
density
cosmic
waves.
Regions
The
where stars
universe's
and
journey
gas
began
began
more
13.8 billion years ago.
These
when
waves
momentum
acted like traffic jams in space, slowing down
The Big
stars and
Bang marked the
compressing gas
expansion of
clouds.
space and time itself.
In these compressed
the building
regions,
blocks
new
of
stars
everything
were
that would
born,
ever exist.
illuminating the spiral arms and giving
Inflation,
them their
a
iconic
phenomenon
appearance.
occurring in the first trillionth
The
of a
process
second
is ongoing.
expanded the
The
universe
spiral arms
exponentially.
are not fixed structures, but
This
are constantly
period
changing
smoothed out
as stars
large-scale
and gas
structures
move
while
through them.
amplifying tiny
The
quantum
Milky Way
fluctuations
spiral
into
arms
density
are also
variation
rich in
in
molecular clouds.
These
Vast
subtle
reservoirs of
irregularities
gas and
became the
dust that
seeds for the
serve as
galaxy,
the raw material for
stars,
star
and
formation.
planets that would follow.
These clouds are
as the
shaped by
universe
the
cooled,
interplay of gravity,
quarks and gluons
turbulence,
formed
and
protons
magnetic
and
fields,
neutrons,
creating a complex environment where
nuclear
stars are
fusion
born in
created
clusters.
hydrogen and helium.
The Milky
The
Way
simplest
center
and
is
most
a region
abundant
of
extremes.
extremes.
For
At
hundreds
its
of
heart
thousands
lies
of years,
Sagittarius
the
A
universe
asterisk,
remained dark,
a
as
supermassive black
were
hole
trapped
surrounded by a
its
dense
plasma
cluster of stars.
This changed with
Sagittarius A asterisk has a mass
380,000
equivalent
years
to
after
4
the Big
million
Bang,
suns,
when
yet it
electrons
occupies a
combined with
region no
no
larger than our solar
neutral
system.
atoms.
This black
was
hole
free to
exerts
travel
a
across the
powerful
gravitational pull,
creating the cosmic
influencing the
microwave
orbits
back
of
of
nearby
stars
faint
and
glow that
shaping
still
the
carries
dynamics
the
of the
intergalactic
galactic
universe's
center.
earliest structures.
While Sagittarius
the
A
Dark
asterisk
Ages
is
gave way
relatively
to the
quiet
cosmic
now,
dawn,
it was likely much more
gravity
active in
sculpted
the past,
first stars
emitting
and
intense
galaxies
radiation as it consumed
hydrogen
gas
and
stars.
helium, drawn into dark
These
matter
periods of
halo,
activity may
formed
have
the
shaped
first
the
dense
distribution
cloud
of stars and gas in the
around
inner
200
galaxy.
million years after
The
the Big
discovery
Bang.
of Sagittarius
The first
A asterisk is one of astronomy's
These
great
population
achievements.
3 stars, composed
Observations
purely
of
of
stars
hydrogen
orbiting
and
the
helium,
black hole
were massive,
provided direct
luminous,
evidence of its
and
existence,
short-lived,
offering a glimpse
their
into the
supernovae
mysterious
enriched
nature
their
of these
surroundings
cosmic
with heavier
giants.
elements,
In
enabling
one
the
of the
formation
Milky
of more
Way's spiral
complex
arms,
stars.
about 4.6 billion
Clusters of
years ago,
stars became
a cloud of gas
proto-galaxies
and dust began to
chaotic and
collapse.
irregular collections of
This
light
region,
and matter,
enriched with elements
these
from
early
previous
galaxies
generations of
frequently
stars,
collided and
was
merged,
the birthplace
driven
of the
by
solar
gravity's
system.
relentless pull.
At the center of
the Milky
collapsing
Way
cloud,
emerged
a
as one
protostar
such
formed,
proto-galaxy,
the Sun.
a humble assembly of
Around
stars
it,
and
a
gas
rotating
surrounded
disk of
by
gas
gas
and
and
dust
dust
took shape,
Over
giving rise
billions
to
of
planets,
years, it
moons,
absorbed other
and
proto-galaxies, growing into the grand spiral galaxy we observe today, became a rocky planet. The Milky Way's growth is a testament to the cycle of cosmic construction and creation for this process. Over billions of years, like carbon, consumed smaller galaxies, essential for life on Earth. Tidal forces and incorporated massive stars gas spread across the galaxy through supernovae. The Gaia Enceladus merger, the solar system 10 billion years ago, the galaxy was a pivotal event in the Milky Way's history, creating new stars. This collision created the remnants of the old, enriched the galaxy. The Big Bang set the stage and added billions of stars to its immediate aftermath. There was no remnants of these mergers are visible today as stellar streams, graceful arcs of stars tracing universe was a disrupted dense sea of particles. These streams serve as cosmic fossils, preserving the history of the Milky Way's interactions. Quarks combined the Sagittarius dwarf galaxy neutrons currently being dismantled by the first atomic nuclei is a modern example of this ongoing process. Hydrogen dominated this early era. Its stars are gradually becoming part of the Milky Way's halo, highlighting the galaxy's dynamic and ever-changing mix was the starting point. About 9 billion years ago, the Milky Way began to take on an expansion was not uniform. Stars and gas settled into a rotating disk caused by angular momentum flattering the galaxy into a cosmic tapestry. The spiral arms, these regions of intense density are created by density waves that compress gas clouds. These seeds would grow into the first galaxy formation, but that producing clusters of hundreds of millions massive stars that illuminate the arm. For nearly 400,000 years, these arms are home to vast molecular clouds filled with stellar charged new stars that travel light. The interplay of gravity known as the dark ages and magnetic atoms shapes these light, finally creating a cycle of birth and death. This light fuels the galaxy's microwave background, carries the interactions with nearby galaxies, such as the large and small Magellan billion years. Gravity began its spiral structure. Regions of gravitationally condensed generate ripples in gas and dark matter, perpetuating the density waves that define the spiral arms. These halos were the cradles of the first stars. At the center of the Milky Way lies Sagittarius with asterisk, supermassive black holes that burn massive approximately extraordinary suns. Though invisible as its immense gravitational pull shapes the motions of stars and gas in the galactic core. When they died as supernovae, astronomers have observed stars orbiting Sagittarius enriched material incredible speed, some completing their orbits in just a few decades. Over time, these observations confirm the existence of the black hole, the majestic precise measurements of its mass today. These Sagittarius were small and irregular, currently dormant, shaped by the evidence suggests it experienced active phases in the past. The Milky Way began as one of these small proto-galaxies, consumed vast amounts of materia and emitting jets of energy that influenced the galaxy. The young Milky Way was not a single, supermassive black hole like Sagittarius galaxies orbiting are thought to play a crucial role in billions of years. These galaxies stabilizing their force galaxies and regulating star. The process was anything but gentle. Approximately 4.6 billion galaxies approached. Within the Milky Way's rippled them apart. A dense cloud of gas and dust began to collapse under its own gravity. These remnants became part of the growing Milky Way. Their stars dispersed into the galaxy's halo and disk. The remaining material Gaia Enceladus was one such galaxy, where particles collided with the Milky Way planet around 10 billion years ago. These small bodies grew into the planet galaxy's history, and asteroids that brought a vast number of stars, enriched the galaxy in the sun's habitable zone, and creations allowed liquid water to exist. Today, we can still see the evidence of this effect in the Milky Way's history. The thick enriched by elements forged in ancient stars and scattered across the galaxy by supernova explosions. The Sagittarius Way is a dynamic and complex galaxy. It is currently spanning over 100,000 light gas containing hundreds of billions of stars. As the Milky Way its spiral arms are regions of active star formation, while its central bulb was a chaotic cluster irregular collection of stars Sagittarius A star. Over time, beyond the visible stars and gas, it develops a vast halo of dark matter, An invisible spiral arms are one of the Milky Way's most striking features. This halo is home to ancient globular clusters and the rare density waves that move through the galaxy. The Milky Way is triggering star formation, a collection of more than 50 galaxies bound by gravity in and out of these arms. Its closest neighbor, the Andromeda Galaxy in the Magellanic Clouds. The spiral structure is also influenced by the galaxy's in about 4.5 billion years. As the Milky Way will collide with the Andromeda Galaxy work together its nearest large disk flat shape. This cosmic merger rotation also helps dramatically distribute stars lasting hundreds of billions of intricate patterns we see today. As the galaxies merge, at the heart of their gas cloud lies a region of incredible bursts of star formation. Sagittarius, the central black holes of the supermassive black hole that will combine, is forming an immense larger supermassive black hole. Surrounding it is a dense cluster of stars. The resulting galaxy, often called Milkometa, Sagittarius the asterisk likely formed in the early days though its spiral structure will designate a consumed stars and planets will continue to orbit within this new cosmic configuration. While it is relatively dormant now, even after the merged activity, the Milky Way's legacy will in the galaxy. It will powerful winds and radiation from the black transformations at the distribution cycles of creation and star formation find its cosmic vicinity. The universe began 30.8 billion years ago, a monumental achievement as the modern astronomy. This singularity was not merely the birth of the matter and energy, but a direct evidence of its existence and offered insights. The cosmos expanded at an incomprehensible speed during a period called 4.6 billion years ago, quantum fluctuations into vast density variation. A cloud of gas and dust. These irregularities became the foundation for the universe. This event marked the birth of the solar system. In the first moments, the universe was unimaginably hot and dense. The sun. Quarks and gluons combined to material flattened into new disks, which then collide into the light together, eventually forming helium and traces of living planets like Earth. For the next 380,000 years, while the light was trapped in a dense largely gas, unable to travel farther from the sun. This the elements during this combination, when electrons bonded with silicon and other neutral atoms were forged in the course of stars. Light was finally set free by flooding the cosmos. The solar system, the cosmic microwave background still permeates the Milky Way's holding a snapshot of its earliest moments and a glimpse into the Milky Way's eventual Way is a vast, as the universe expanded and cooled. Its disk spans over 100,000 light-years, pulling matter into denser regions and halos of vast quantities of gas. These dense clouds of hydrogen surrounding the disk became the cradles of the first star region populated by about stars 100 million years after the Big Bang. At the center lies the galactic bulge, a dense population of three stars were massive, luminous area and the Milky Way's ancient heart. Their supernova some of the galaxy's scattered heavier elements in supermassive black space, enriching the primordial Way is constantly changing. Clusters of these stars are born galaxies spiral irregular, live chaotic systems that frequently collide and die, enriching the galaxy. These collisions mark the beginning of galaxy evolution, driven by the dynamic living gravity system, shaped by gravity. The Milky Way emerged from one of these cosmic interactions. A modest assembly of stars. The Milky Way's story is far from over. In about billions of years, it grew by absorbing smaller galaxies, slowly transforming large intricate spiral galaxies. This collision will not destroy either the Milky Way's history is one of growth, creating new, larger structure. Over billions of years, during the collision, gas clouds compress, triggering waves of star formation, gas, and dark matter. Black holes of two galaxies was one of the most defining events in its evolution was the Dyson-Celebes merger, which occurred around 10 galaxy years ago, often referred to as this collision reshaped the galaxy to the ongoing evolution of the cosmos, enriching it with heavy elements. Even after this event, the remnants of the Milky Way will even today, remnants of these mergers can be observed as stellar streams, arcing trails of stars that trace the remnants of disrupted galaxies in space were one. These streams are the fossilized evidence of the Milky Way's turbulent past. Then, in the process of galactic Big Bang's unraveled singularity, the Sagittarius dwarf galaxy, currently being dismantled by the Milky Way faster than the speed of light, stars carrying the galactic fundamental ingredients of existence. This ongoing interaction exemplifies the natural cycloplasmic growth and gluons. Around 9 billion years ago, the Milky Way began to develop its iconic spiral, colliding to create the first atomic stars and gas settled into a rotating disk, flattened by the influence of angular momentum. Kept electrons. The spiral arms are not fixed, leaving dynamic regions of higher density fog. As density waves few hundred thousand years, gravity works gas clouds, triggering star formation. Slightly higher density, these regions are illuminated by young, massive stars, giving the formation of vast cosmic structures invisible within the arms lie vast molecular clouds, where these halos would eventually become gravitational. These regions are shaped by gravitational forces. When the universe was cooled enough for supernovas to combine with nuclei, creating a continuous cycle of birth and death. This light became the Milky Way's spiral structure is further influenced by interaction in satellite galaxies such as the Large and Small Magellanic Clouds. The density fluctuations. These gravitational encounters sustain the density waves that define the Milky Way, ensuring the Milky Way's ongoing vibrancy. Over the next heart of the Milky Way lies Sagittarius, a gas and dark matter, a supermassive black hole with a mass of about 4 million suns. The first stars ignite, though invisible, marking the presence of throughout the galaxy's central galaxies, where its gravity. These galaxies were not stars by majestic. Astronomers discovered Sagittarius. They were chaotic by observing the rapid motion of stars near the galactic shaped by their environment. These stars, moving at extraordinary speeds, revealed the existence of a population unseen stars were unlike anything while Sagittarius A*, they were massively quiet hundreds of times the mass of our experience and composed almost entirely of hydrogen. During these times, their lifespan amounts of material ending emitting powerful jets surrounding surrounding regions. This enriched supermassive black holes like Sagittarius stars capable of essential galaxy evolution complex systems. They regulate star formation. These galaxies distribution of gas, forming larger to the stability of their host galaxy. The Milky Way was born from about 4 patchwork of ancient 6 billion years ago. Within the Orion arm of the Milky Way, a dense cloud of gas and dust began to collapse marked by violence and destruction. At its center, smaller stars drawn into the gravitational well. The remaining material flattens into a protoplanetary disk, where this process, known as galactic cannibalism, is a common mechanism. These small bodies grew into the planets. The mergers ran in asteroids that formed the solar contours of dark matter filament, forming in the sun's habitable zone caused the retained liquid water. As galaxies moved along these filaments, they collided. Its composition reflects billions of years of cosmic evolution, like enriched by elements forged in Enceladus once such a galaxy by supernova with the Milky Way around. The Milky Way is a colossal dynamic system, spanning over 100,000 light years and containing hundreds of billions of stars. Its burst of star formation. Its spiral arms are regions of intense star formation. The evidence illuminated by mergers young stars and glowing clouds of gas. Stellar streams. The central bulbs of a dense cluster of older stars are the Sagittarius galaxy torn apart by the Milky Way. Beyond the visible galaxy lies a vast proviso of dark matter, an invisible yet homogeneous component, revealing revealing the traces of ancient collisions that shaped the Milky Way is part of the local
as the Milky Way
collection of more than 50 galaxies bound by
gravity
configuration. Its closest
stars,
the Andromeda Galaxy in the Magellan rotating disk, influenced by angular momentum and gravitational in approximately 4.5 the spiral arm of the Milky Way galaxies most the Andromeda Galaxy, but they are not initiating a cosmic event that will reshape both galaxies. They are density waves. This slow-motion merged stars unfolding over hundreds of millions of years will be a spectacular dance of gravity triggering star formation as the galaxies merge. This process is ongoing, igniting waves of star formation in spiral arms. The central black holes of the Milky Way and Andromeda will eventually combine, forming an even larger supermassive black hole. Older stars spreading often called Milky will likely be the Milky Way's spiral structure. While its spiral arms will vanish, its stars and planets will be shaped by interactions with satellite galaxies and new celestial gravitational forces within the disk. Even after this merged motion, the Milky Way's legacy will endure. At the center of the Milky Way lies a expanding mystery and a testament to the Sagittarius A transformation, a supermassive black hole that exerts a profound influence. The Milky Way's story begins with the Big Bang. Sagittarius A billion years surrounded by a dense cluster of stars. In an instant, many of which universe cauldron of energy. These orbits provided the first direct evidence of black holes, a period of exponential allowing astronomers to stretch the fabric of space-time for millions, smoothing out the cosmos while amplifying while it is relatively quiet to density. Sagittarius A like these variations were the seeds of all cosmic structures. During its active Milky Way, it would have consumed vast amounts of gas and dust, quarks coalesced into protons radiation shaping the central region of the galaxy. Helium, and the presence of a supermassive black hole is not unique known as Big Bang nucleosynthesis. Most large galaxy elemental foundations that everything suggesting that these objects light remains trapped in the dense plasma of urged particles. Their origin and evolution remain one of astronomy's greatest mysteries after the Big Bang. In the electrons bound to nuclei, allowing photons to travel freely, a creating region of gas and dust began to collapse. This ancient light, marked the still of our solar system, holds the imprint of the universe's earliest structures. The Sun, as stars and galaxies emerged during the cosmic dust. Around 200 million particles and the disk collided and stuck together. Gravity pulled hydrogen and helium, the building blocks of planets, igniting the first stars. The Earth in a region of the disk, where temperatures these stars were massive, luminous, and short-lived. This region produced their explosive death while the supernovae scattered heavier elements into space, gave rise to the interstellar medium and enabling the formation of more complex stars. The solar system is a microcosm of the Milky Way's history. Clusters of these early stars composition chaotic, irregular galaxies, which frequently formation of stars. These interactions drove heavy evolution of galaxies. The Milky Way is not static. The Milky Way organized. Its disk rotates. Its stars the Milky Way began as one of these proto-stars are born. While old ones die, bound by dark arms are activities where gravity grew by absorbing smaller proto-galaxy clouds, laying the groundwork for its transformation to some of its oldest stars, remnants of the galactic cannibals that merged the process of larger galaxies consuming smaller stars provided the galaxy's ways evolution, preserving the chemical signature over billions of years. It has absorbed dozens of smaller galaxies, adding dense stars and relic of the galaxy's early years. The Gaia's Sagittarius 10 billion years ago, which was one of the most transformative events by the Milky Way's history. The Milky Way's collision added billions of stars, enriched the galaxy with heavier elements. This event is set to occur in about 4.5 billion evidence of these mergers will reshape both stellar streams. Arcing trails of stars trace the remnant stars will be flung into new orbits, creating a mass stream of cosmic relics, reveals the Milky Way's triggering bursts of star formation. The Milky Way continues the central black holes of both galaxies. The Sagittarius dwarf galaxy even larger being pulled apart by the Milky Way's gravity. Even after its dramatic stars, the Milky Way's legacy will endure. This ongoing process exemplifies the constant dynamism of the galaxy drift through space. Around 9 billion years ago, the Milky Way began its transformation of the Milky Way galaxy not with itself, but with stars and gas settled into a rotating time organized by the galaxy's angular momentum. Infinitely small, infinitely spiral arms are dynamic the potential for everything. Density waves circulate through the rubs in what we call compressing gas clouds and triggering star formation 8 billion years ago. These arms are illuminated by young, massive stars that was an expanding plasma of energy, blending the Milky Way striking gluons form. The arms are also so extreme that these vast molecular clouds where stars are continually being born. Within milliseconds, this interplay of star formation and gravitation combines ensures the galaxy's ongoing evolution. The building blocks of atomic interactions with the Magellanic Cloud as the other satellite galaxies sustain the density wave process, maintaining the spiral arm structures and hydrogen, helium, and at the center of the Milky Way lies Sagittarius A, accounting for nearly all the black hole with a mass of about 4 million suns. For hundreds of thousands of years, the universe's gravity dominates the motions of stars and gas in like particles, bounce endlessly. Astronomers have observed stars orbiting Sagittarius A*. This is extraordinary, known as the dark sun completing their universe just a few years for electrons to combine. These observations confirm the existence of the black hole and provide a precise measurement of its mass, creating the cosmic microwave. While Sagittarius A is dormant today, evidence suggests it experienced active phases. Gravity began to work on the slight. During these variations, it consumed vast amounts of material, emitting jets of energy. Over millions of years, the galaxy's center regions grew into dense regions. Supermassive black holes like Sagittarius A*, the first stars to play a crucial role in the galaxy formation after the Big Bang, regulating star formation and shaping the distribution of gas. These massive population of stars burn 4.6 billion years carving through the surround one of the Milky Way's spiral arms. But they lived short lives, gas and dust began supernovae and dispersing heavier at its center, a young star ignited, the Sun. The first galaxy formed as clusters of protoplanetary disks surrounded by halos of dark matter and coalesced into planets. These primitive galaxies were small and irregular. These planets larger through collision mergers, moons, and as they lacked the defined shapes of spirals in the Sun's habitable zone, chaotic conditions allowed liquid water as gravity drew in more material. Its composition galaxies began to organize cosmic evolution, containing the Milky Way's ancestors emerged stars during this time across the galaxy by supernova explosion. They were among the countless young galaxies scattered across the complex system, each spanning over 100,000 light-years and containing hundreds of billions of stars. Grow by consuming smaller spiral arms and the Milky Way was a star formation, illuminated by billions of stars and clouds of gas dwarf galaxies. The central stars surrounding Sagittarius A to its own is a dense cluster of galactic cannibalism. Beyond the visible galaxy lies a vast halo of dark matter. An invisible structure of these mergers, the Milky Way together form stellar far beyond its elongated arcs of stars that were once part of the Milky Way part of the local group. A gravity-streaming orbital Milky Way galaxy reminiscent of its Andromeda has over 50 smaller suns. One of the most significant mergers. These interactions influenced the Milky Way structure. When the Milky Way collided with the Gaian-Enceladus galaxy. In about 4.5 billion years, the Milky Way will collide with the Andromeda galaxy, thick disk, and enriching this cosmic event will unfold over hundreds of millions of years of star reshaping both galaxies and galaxies in larger system. As the galaxy emerge, their gas clouds will compress, triggering waves of star galaxy. For example, the central black hole by Milky Way's Andromeda will combine forming a larger supermassive black hole at the heart of 9 billion years ago. The resulting galaxy, often referred to as Milkomeda, will likely be Olympus gas and stars, while its spiral arms will disappear. Its stars and planets will continue their journey. Over time, the galaxy developed its iconic spiral. Even after this merger, the Milky Way's legacy will endure, but density waves, its stars, regions, planets, and stars are more driven through an expanding universe. As material to the cycles of creation, it slows down and rebirth, triggering the formation of new stars. From the Earth's surface, result is a dynamic, only a small fraction of the cycle of star formation. The spiral arms planet is a product of molecular clouds, a vast reservoir of gas shaped by billions of years of cosmic clouds, which are the birthplace of stars. As we look out at the galaxy, we are not just observers, but participants in its story. Today, our exploration of the Milky Way remain telescope regions of star formation and dreams of interstellar travel connects us to the vast, intricate system. At the heart of the Milky Way lies Sagittarius A*. The Milky Way story is our story with a massive equivalent. It is a narrative of beginnings, transformations, despite its immense gravity. Sagittarius A invites us to reflect on our role in consuming very little material to the stars. More active black holes. The Milky Way story begins in the vastness. The discovery of Sagittarius A was a milestone in modern astronomy, the birth of the universe. By observing the orbits of stars near time and space unfold, scientists creating a canvas for everything that was ever invisible giant, confirming the universe expanded rapidly during a phase called dormant. Sagittarius A amplifying quantum fluctuations in the galaxy's past. These fluctuations, though infinitesimally small, became the seeds of galaxies, shaping surrounding environments, influencing distribution. As the universe cooled, particles formed, combining into protons, billion neutrons, and eventually atomic within the Milky Way spiral arms. This epic solar system forged hydrogen, a cloud of gas and dust began to collapse under its own gravity, fuel the first protostar at its center. For hundreds of thousands of years, light was trapped in a dense plasma. Around the sun, the remaining darkness ended with recombination. When electrons joined with nuclei in this collided and stuck together, releasing light, forming planet cosmos, the building blocks of planets. Now the cosmic microwave backgrounds grew large, fossil of universes in planets, a glimpse of a time other galaxies like our Milky Way were born. The Earth, in the quiet of the dark age, habitable gravity began to shape rocky planets with the potential for life. Dense regions within dark matter composition reflect the enrichment of the Milky Way over billions of years, containing about 200 million years after the Big Bang. The first stars, the Milky Way is a vast. These populations, 3 stars were titanic. Its disk spans over 100,000 light-year millions, containing hundreds of billions of stars. When they died as along gas, they scattered heavier dark matter, carbon. Surrounding the disk is a halo populated by enriched stars or globular clusters. Remnants clusters of these stars formed protogalaxies. The Milky Way system held together by dark matter with older stars. These early galaxies collided and merged star formation, exchanging stars. The galaxy is also home to numerous satellite galaxies. The Milky Way was one such protogalaxy, small and unremarkable, which orbit the Milky Way over billions of years. It grew, absorbing other stories from gas, stars, in about 4.5 billion years. This process set the stage for the creation of one of the universe's most intricate and majestic structures. This event will reshape both the Milky Way's growth, merging testament to the cycles of cosmic creation and destruction. During the collision, gas over billions of years, triggering waves of smaller galaxies, tearing them apart.
The central black holes of the Milky Way and their stars and gas into creating an even larger supermassive.
One of the most significant events in its
resulting
galaxy,
Enceladus merger,
10 billion years
will be
ago,
an elliptical system.
This collision added billions of stars to the Milky
evolution.
Way and created its
Even in its new form, the legacy of the Milky Way
galaxy
will endure,
with heavier
carried by
by
its
its
stars
critical
and the elements
formation
that
of
make
rocky
planets like
Earth.
The
stories of these
ancient
mergers are still visible today as stellar
streams.
streams. Elongated
In the
arcs of
second
stars
after the
orbiting
Big
the
Bang,
Milky
the
Way.
universe was a seething
These
ocean of
streams are
energy,
the
where
fossilized
matter and
remnants of
antimatter
smaller galaxies
annihilate each other,
preserving the
cosmic
memory of the
battle.
Milky Way's violent
Yet,
past.
matter slightly outweighs
Even now,
antimatter,
the Milky
leaving
Way
a small
continues
but
to
crucial
grow
amount
to
to
form the stars.
The
Sagittarius
galaxies
dwarf
we know
galaxy,
today.
currently being
Within
minutes
minutes
of the
of
Big
the
Bang,
Big
contributing its
the
stars to
temperature
the
of the
universe
universe
dropped below a billion
This
degrees
ongoing
Celsius.
process
is
is
a
a
reminder that the
formation
Milky
of
Way
atomic
is not
nuclei.
static, but a living,
Hydrogen and
evolving
helium
system
emerged as the dominant
around
elements.
9 billion
Their
years
simple
ago.
structures
The Milky
resilient
Way
in the
began
face
to
of
give us
universe's
its
harsh
iconic
conditions.
spiral shape.
But
These
these
stars
basic
and gas
atoms
settled
only
into a
first chaptered
in a long
journey
organized
toward
by angular
complexity.
momentum.
As
As
the
the
universe
galaxy's
expanded,
rotation
it
flattened
cooled
its
further.
structure into a plane,
Roughly
forming the
380,000
foundation for its spiral
years
later.
later.
Electrons combine.
These
These arms are not
to
permanent
form
structural
neutral
atoms,
atoms,
but patterns
releasing
created by
light for the
density
first
waves.
time.
This
As
light
these
waves
now
stretch
stretch
into the
microwaves,
galaxies,
they
provide
provide
a
a
snapshot of the infinite triggering
universe.
bursts of star formation.
Known as the
cosmic
microwave
background, luminous stars
reveals
illuminate
tiny
these
ripples in
regions,
density,
creating the
eventually
Milky
grow
Way's
into
stunning
galaxies.
visual features.
In this vast
within the
and
spiral
universe,
arms, molecular clouds act by stellar nurseries, producing new generations of stars through conventional means. This dynamic process is sustained by gravitational interactions with satellite galaxies such as the Magellanic Cloud. These clouds which create craters of the first galaxy spiral structure. The transition at the heart of the Milky Way lies Sagittarius A. Gravity acted as a supermassive black hole matter mass of about 4 million suns. Over hundreds of millions of years, its immense gravity shapes the motion of more stars and gas until the first stars ignited. Astronomers are observing stars orbiting Sagittarius A at incredible speeds. These early galaxies were small just a few decades, composed of clusters of stars surrounded by halos of presence of the black hole and provided precise measured structures of later galaxies. While dormant now as Sagittarius A asterisk likely experienced the Milky Way's ancestors emerged during these times. They were tiny vast amounts of material galaxy, emitting jet energy that influenced the galaxy's central regions. As these proto-galaxies supermassive black holes like Sagittarius are laying the foundation for the Milky Galaxy formation and evolution. The first stars, stabilizing population galaxy stars, regulated a critical role in this era. About 4.6 billion years ago allowed within one of the Milky Way's spiral arms, but their cloud of gas and dust began to collapse under its own supernovae. They scattered these elements into the protostar ignited, enriching the cosmos and set the remaining material generation to a protoplanetary disk. The growth of the Milky Way was a process of destruction and creation. These small bodies grew into the smaller galaxies were drawn into the gravitational that make up the solar system. These galaxies were torn apart, forming in their stars have gas absorbed into the large liquid water. A critical ingredient of these mergers are still visible. Its rocky composition reflects stellar streams of cosmic evolution stars enriched by elements forged in the paths of smaller galaxies. The Milky Way is a grand spiral galaxy. Each of these streams tells 100,000 light-year galaxies containing hundreds of billions of stars. One of the most dramatic spiral arms are regions of intense star formation, when illuminated by young stars and glowing clouds of galaxy. This merger adds a dense region of the galaxy and surrounding the supermassive black hole Sagittarius A disk of the Milky Way. Beyond the visible galaxy lies a halo of organized disk, an invisible legacy that holds the Milky Way together. The Milky Way continues to grow in this way. Satellite galaxies like the Sagittarius dwarf galaxy of more than 50 galaxies disrupted by tidal force the Andromeda stars gradually join the Milky Way's halo. These galaxies interact gravitationally, the Milky Way and others evolution's iconic spiral shape. In approximately 4.5 million years, the Milky Way will collide with the Andromeda galaxy stars and gas into a black. This event will be a slow, graceful dance of gravitational force unfolding over hundreds of millions of years. These density waves, as the galaxies merge, compressing gas clouds will triggering waves of star formation. The arms are not static. The central black holes of the Milky Way and Andromeda will eventually by gravitational force massive supermassive black hole. The resulting galaxy spiral often creates a cycle and will likely be elliptical. Massive stars, while its spiral structure will disappear, its stars die and will continue their cosmic journey in a new celestial configuration space. The Milky Way is not just our building block, it is our more stars, continuing every atom in our bodies was forged in the heart of the Milky Way lies scattered across the galaxy by supermassive black hole whose gravity we are made of stardust, a testament to the Milky Way's role with a mass equivalent to 4 million suns. As we gaze up at the Milky Way on a clear night, we are reminded of our connection to the cosmic center. It inspires curiosity, exploration, and a profound sense of wonder. The Milky Way is more than a galaxy. It is a storyteller. Astronomers calculate the creation confirm transformation beyond the infinite possibilities of existence. While it is relatively inactive, the Milky Way's journey begins 13.8 billion years ago. The Milky Way's evolution in profound ways. This singular moment was the origin of activity. Space emitted powerful jets of energy, affecting the distribution. The universe expanded rapidly during star formation, smoothing out its fabric while amplifying tiny 4.6 billion years ago. These fluctuations planted the seeds for all cosmic gas and dust began to collapse. As the universe cooled, quarks formed photons marked the birth of our solar system, fused into hydrogen. The sun formed and trace amounts collapsing cloud, surrounded by a rotating nucleus material, created the elemental foundation. Particles in this disk collided for hundreds of thousands of years. Light was trapped in a dense plasma body that orbits the sun, unable to travel freely. The Earth, unique combination in the sun's 380,000 years after the Big Bang, will have changed life. Its composition reflects the allowing photons to escape and bathe in cosmos by billions of years of stellar this ancient life supernova. The cosmic microwave background. The Milky Way offers a snapshot of the universe's structure, spanning over 100,000 light galaxies containing hundreds of billions of stars. The Dark Ages follows recombination at speed, a time of quiet cosmic kilometers per second, while its central neutral houses some of the galaxy's oldest stars. Yet, gravity was already shaping is also surrounded by a halo of dense regions which provides a gravitational framework that holds roughly 200 million years. This halo contains ancient stars igniters, reminiscing the Milky Way's earliest days. These population spirals are massive, active sites of star and short-lived, while their intense radiation are dominated by the surrounding gas stars. Clusters of these stars form proto-galaxy dynamic chaotic systems held together by dark matter. The Milky Way's early galaxies frequently collided and merged in about 4.5 energy in mass. It will collide with the Milky Way emerged as one of these proto-galaxies that will reshape galaxies. Over billions of years will not destroy stars, planets, and accretion as distant evolving into the majestic spiral galaxy. Instead, the galaxies will merge. The Milky Way's history is one of growth through destruction. During this process, over billions of years will compress, consuming smaller star formation, tearing them apart with the tidal black holes of the Milky Way stars and gas and dark matter, forming even larger supermassive. One of the most transformative events. The result galaxy, the Gaia Enceladus merger as 10 billion years of an elliptical system. This collision reshaped the Milky Way story, creating its thick disk. The Big Bang was not just an explosion, it was the birth of the fabric. Evidence of these ancient interactions remains visible in space. Stellar created the universe as we know, arcing trails of stars tracing the orbits of disrupted galaxies. Within a billionth of a second, the cosmos streams are the fossilized remnants of the Milky Way's turbulent past. During inflation now, the Milky Way continues to grow. The tiniest variations, the Sagittarius dwarf galaxy currently being dismantled. These fluctuating stars become the Milky Way galaxies, forming these ongoing interactions highlight the dynamic nature of galaxies. The universe at this time was unrecognized transformation. Temperatures were trillions of degrees, and the Milky Way began its transformation into a spiral galaxy zipped around near light speed. Stars and gas settled into a rotating disk, just beginning flattened by angular momentum. This organization gave rise to the iconic spiral arm for nuclear reactions. These arms are not forming structures but dynamic patterns created by density waves. These elements waves propagate through the galaxy. The next stage of evolution gas cloud much longer, triggering bursts of star. The universe spent hundreds of thousands of years. Massive stars illuminate the arms. During this Milky Way remained dark fog, with light unable to travel. Within the arms lie vast molecular gravity was a stellar nursery where new generations of stars are born. These regions are shaped by gravitational force of the Big Bang, radiation, universe, and supernova explosion, creating a continuous cycle of combined nuclei to form interactions with nearby galaxies, such as the Magellanic Clouds. Sustain this density wave known as recombination, ensuring the Milky Way's ongoing background. A snapshot at the center of the Milky Way resides Sagittarius A*. This was the foundation on which the Milky Way of about every other galaxy would eventually be built. Its immense gravitational pull reshapes generations of stars and gas to the galactic primordial gas of hydrogen. Astronomers have observed stars orbiting Sagittarius mass and an extraordinary massive substance, providing direct evidence of its existence, pulling ordinary matter. These observations revealed a massive, unpocket of gas, confirming the presence of a supermassive black hole. They were immense, while Sagittarius highly different from the stars we see today. It likely experienced hydrogen in the past. They burned at astonishing during these times, fusing vast amounts of material, emitting jets of energy that influenced the galaxy's central region. When these first stars exploded, supermassive black holes like Sagittarius into the surrounding gas thought to play a critical role in galaxy evolution would eventually form next generation stars host galaxies. Small galaxies, irregular in billion years chaotic composition, one of the Milky Way's spiral arms. A dense cloud of galaxies collided and merged, growing larger and more organized. A protostar ignited. The Sun, the Milky Way's ancestors, the remaining material, small protoplanetary disks filled with potential to collide something extraordinary into planetesimals. The Milky Way's growth, these small bodies grew into the planets, moons, over billions of years that define our solar system, smaller galaxies. Earth turned in the Sun's habitable zone where conditions allowed liquid water to exist. These mergers were transformative effects billions of years of cosmic evolution mass enriched by elements, also triggering waves of stars scattered across the galaxy by supernova newborn stars. The Milky Way is a grand spiral galaxy stretching out 100,000 light-years containing hundreds of billions of stars. Fundamentally reshaped its spiral arms forming vibrant regions of star formation with new stars illuminated by young, luminous stars. Even today, the Milky Way surrounding Sagittarius A** is a dense cluster of over dwarf galaxy. For beyond the visible galaxy lies a vast halo of stars stretched an invisible stream that holds the Milky Way together and extends these stellar streams visible to astronomers. The Milky Way is part of the local group preserving the collection of the galaxies that includes Andromeda, and they reveal a story of relentless accumulation, where these interactions influence the Milky Way's structure and will shape the Milky Way's iconic spiral structure began to take shape around 9 billion years ago. The Milky Way will collide with the Andromeda Galaxy rotated. The combined cosmic gravity will unfold over hundreds of millions of stars and gas, creating a new flat, larger galaxy disk. As the galaxies merge, their density clouds will compress, regions where stars and gas are temporarily compressed. The central black holes of the Milky Way and Andromeda will combine, triggering forming an even larger supermassive black hole. Within these, the resultant galaxy of gas, often called Andromeda, will likely be elliptical. The most massive of these stars, while its spiral arms will vanish, the stars and planets will continue their cosmic journeys in a new celestial configuration. The spiral humanity is a product of the Milky Way, shaped by the movement of stars. Every atom in our bodies was forged in the heart of ancient stars, scattered across the galaxy by supernova explosions. The Milky Way spiral we are stars intimately connected to the cosmic regions of the galaxy. The Milky Way inspires awe and curiosity, known as the galactic bulge. Its vast home challenges us to explore, to question a supermassive black hole. From the myths of ancient civilizations to the cutting-edge science of gravitational power, the Milky Way has shaped humanity's understanding of the universe. Sagittarius A** is surrounded by our galaxy's story is far from over, which orbit as we gaze into the night sky. We are reminded that we are provided something greater evidence of cosmic narrative of beginnings, as astronomers could calculate its mass based on the movement of nearby stars. The universe was born in a moment of Sagittarius A** 13.8 billion years ago. It was a Big Bang much more active in the past. This wasn't merely an explosion, but the expansion of space would have emitted powerful jets of radiation. In an instant, shaping the universe grew from gas singularity into an infinite expanse. Governed by the laws of a supermassive black hole is a common feature of large galaxies. Fractions of a second, the universe experienced inflation of such objects expanding faster than the speed of light as galaxy evolution. This phase smoothed out the cosmic many questions remain about origin fluctuations into vast density variations. In a quiet region of the Milky Way became seeds for galaxies around 4 stars and planets ago. A cloud as the universe began to fundamental particles combined to form the birth of our solar system. These, at the center of this created the lightest element, hydrogen, helium, and traces of lithium. Around it, the remaining for hundreds of thousands of years, the universe remained planets, a sea of neutral asteroids. Light could not travel freely. The Earth formed as a rocky combination occurred, enriched 380,000 years after the Big Bang. All electrons bound to new previous generations of stars to travel across the cosmos. Its position in the sun's habitable zone allowed a cosmic microwave background, creating a faint glow that still permeates the universe. The solar system, this ancient light carries the imprint of the earliest structures that would evolve into galaxies like cosmic evolution. In its quiet darkness reflects the galaxy's ability to gravity began to shape, creating new worlds from the remnants. Hydrogen and helium gas, drawn into dense regions and halos of dark matter, stretching over 100,000 light-years and containing about 200 million years after the Big Bang. Its spiral stars are regions of ending the cosmic dark age, where new stars are born from these populations. 3 stars were massive. The central bulge is a dense region filled with over their intense heat, while the surrounding halo contains such as carbon clusters and streams were released into space during their supernova explosion. The galaxy is also clusters of these stars form the proto-galaxies, which provide an irregular structure that collided and merged frequently, exchanging dark gas. The Milky Way stars. These collisions laid the foundations for more complex galactic systems. The Milky Way began as one of these proto-galaxies. In about a modest 5 billion stars and gas, it was surrounded by the Andromeda Galaxy, its nearest large neighbor. Over billions of years, this collision was a series of spectacular cosmic events, slowly transforming into a grand spiral galaxy. During the merger, the Milky Way's history is a story of survival, star formation, and transformation. The central black holes of billions of years and Andromeda consume smaller galaxies, forming an even larger supermassive and incorporating their stars gas. The resulting galactic matter, often called Milky, will be one of the most defining moments in its history. Though very 10 billion years ago, the Milky Way Enceladus merger, carried by its stars, this collision reshaped the Milky Way, forming its thick disk and enriching its chemical diverse act of creation. The merger also brought billions of stars into the galaxy, many of which still orbit in distant aftermath. The universe was even now an unrecognizable ancient events are visible as stellar streams into long arcs of stars that particles like disrupted galaxies collided violently. These streams are celestial fossils, as the preserving the memory of the Milky Way's dynamic evolution. Within microseconds, the Sagittarius dwarf galaxy, currently being dismantled by the Milky Way universe, is a modern example of galactic particles begun fusing into the its stars are gradually being absorbed into the Milky Way and emerged as the dominant galaxies ongoing growth and matter in the cosmos. About 9 billion years ago, the Milky Way began its transformation, bouncing to a spiral galaxy. Hot plasma-charged stars and gas settled into a rotating disk, dark and chaotic. With this structure became the foundation for the Milky Way's iconic spiral of hydrogen and helium. The spiral arms are not static but dynamic patterns created by the universe cooled enough for electrons. These waves compress gas clouds forming neutral atoms, triggering star formation. At this moment of recombination, massive, the luminous stars born in these regions allow light to travel freely, lending the Milky Way its brilliant, dynamic light, now stretched into microwave. Within the billions of molecular clouds serve as stellar nursery, continually giving birth to new stars. It provides us with these regions are vibrant and active, shaped by the forces of gravity into radiations and stellar Milky Way. Interaction with satellite galaxies such as the large and small Magellanic Clouds sustain the Milky Way spiral structure. These gravitational encounters generate waves in the galactic disk, where perpetuating the density waves that define the arms. At the heart of the Milky Way lies Sagittarius, paving the way for future generations of black hole with a mass of approximately as more stars ignited, gravity pulled them into its immense gravity shaped the motion of stars and gas in the galaxy. These galaxies were small, Sagittarius A*, far surrounded by a dense spiral stars, many of which orbit at extraordinary speed. They collided frequently. Observing these star systems provided astronomers with direct evidence of the black hole's presence and allowed precise one of these proto-galaxies, a small, though relatively dormant among Sagittarius A*, likely experienced active phase absorbing smaller galaxies and during these periods it consumed vast amounts of the beginning of its transformation into the sprawling spiral galaxy we know today. Supermassive black holes like Sagittarius survival are thought to play a key role in galaxy formation, and it expanded by consuming smaller galaxies. Star formation, stabilized galactic structure, and shape the distribution of systems, scattering their stars and gas into the Milky Way's halo and disk. Within one of the Milky Way's spiral arms, these ancient dense clouds of gas and dust began stellar streams. Long trails of stars marked the birth of the solar system galaxies. At its center, these protostar ignited a violent past, offering surrounding the remaining materials that form the protoplanetary disk. One of the most transformative millions of years, particles collided and coalesced, forming planetesimals. A massive galaxy, these small bodies fell into the planet, collided with the Milky Way, merging stars and gas into the growing system. Earth, this is an habitable disk of the galaxy liquid water enriched with elements forged in Enceladus stars. Its rocky composition now reflects the Milky Way's galactic containing elements forged in ancient stars. The Sagittarius across the galaxy by supernova explosions is being pulled apart by the Milky Way is a vast dynamic galaxy, the larger spanning over 100,000 light years. Its iconic spiral arms began to form about 9 billion years ago. Spiral arms are galaxies of settled star formation illuminated by luminous young stars and glowing clouds of gas. Patterns created by the central bulge, a dense cluster of older stars, surround Sagittarius star formation. Beyond the visible galaxy lies a halo of dark matter like invisible structures that provides gravitational blue gas creating bright regions of activity. The Milky Way spiral arms are home to vibrant gravitationally bound collection of massive stars and Andromeda surround galaxy smaller systems. The formation of these spiral arms influenced the Milky Way's interactions with smaller galaxies. In about 4.5 billion interactions, the Milky Way will collide with the Andromeda galaxy into the arms we see today. This cosmic event will be a slow, majestic dance of gravitational forces known as unfolding over hundreds of millions of years. Its mass, as the galaxies merge, their gas clouds will compress, reaching large waves of star formation. The central black holes of the Milky Way by Andromeda will eventually merge, many forming a massive supermassive black hole at the heart of the orbit provided the first evidence the resulting galaxy's existence, often referred to as most calculated, will likely be based on the motion of nearby stars. While its spiral structure will deteriorate as its stars relatively quiet continue their journey, it has likely experienced periods of intense activity. We are a product of the Milky Way. During these phases, every atom in our bodies was forged in the hearts of ancient stars and scattered across the galaxy by their explosion of material in the galactic center. We are stardust, inseparable from the cosmos. 4.6 billion years ago. The Milky Way inspires Milky horizon arm. From the ancient cloud of civilization began saw flowing of its own celestial river to modern event marked the birth of our solar system. As we gaze into its vast collapsing cloud, we are reminded of our smallness and our interconnectedness with the universe. Around it, the remaining Milky Way story is our story, a testament to the cycles of creation, destruction, and rebirth that define existence. Over millions of years, it invites us to explore the question and to marvel at the infinite possibilities of the cosmos. The Earth formed as a Milky Way's journey began with elements forged into years ago with the Big Bang, a moment that defined the sun's habitable existence. It retained liquid water, space and time, inseparable yet unfathomable. The formation of the solar system was a fundamental result of the Milky Way's that will govern every star formation. In less than a trillionth of a second, inflation caused the universe to expand exponentially from the iron stretching quantum fluctuation into density variation in the heart of the star. These subtle differences in Milky Way is a cosmic web and a vast network of galaxies interconnected by dark matter and separated gas and dust and invisible dark matter. As the universe cools, its elementary over 100,000 light-years contains regions of intense star formation. These fused into hydrogen, helium, and lithium. The building blocks of the spiral arms are bustling hubs of activity. However, gravity remains trapped in dense plasma until recombination to start 380,000. In contrast, after the central bulge is a dense region of molten stars, neutral atoms form, allowing black holes to escape. This light wave, known as also part of a larger cosmic structure, still illuminates the universe. A collection of more than 50 galaxies bound together primordial cosmos. A silent witness to the Milky Way's the large and small Magellanic Clouds. As the universe galaxies that gravity began its silent work, the Milky Way's journey is far to dense regions. In about these regions became cradles for the first stars, born roughly 200 million years. This epic event will be a slow-motion dance. These first stars, called population years to unfold, were colossal. During the collision, gas clouds will compress, igniting waves of enrich the surrounding space with heavier central black holes, enabling the galaxy will eventually merge, forming an even larger supermassive. Clusters of these stars form the first galaxy. Chaotic and irregular systems will be together like dark matter halos. Though these proto-galaxies collide and merge frequently, it will carry the larger and more galaxies, preserving the Milky Way emerged during its element as once formed proto-spiral arm. A modest collection of stars and gas bound by the Milky Way's story will continue over billions of stars. It expanded through mergers and accretions, gradually evolving into a structured spiral galaxy. Space and energy. The Milky Way's evolution is marked by cycles of creation, cosmic explosion. The universe over billions of years it absorbed countless smaller galaxies, singularity incorporating their stars, gas, and dark matter in a fraction of a second. This singularity, one of the most transformative events, not in 10 billion years ago, Gaia and Enceladus merged, creating the universe. This massive collision reshaped fractions of a second, creating forces that govern adding to billions of stars to its electromagnetism and nuclear stellar streams, long arcs of stars left behind by disrupted galaxies. Fluctuations are evidence of these ancient tiny ripples in the density of matter. These streams which later paths of the Milky Way's past cosmic web, preserving its dynamic. As the universe cooled, the quark blew on Sagittarius dwarfed galaxies and currently being dismantled by the Milky Way is an ongoing example of galactic cannibalism. Nuclear fusion created its stars, pulled into the Milky Way's helium and traced amounts to the galaxy's ever-changing nature. The universe was now a sea of around 9 billion years light trapped. The Milky Way began to transform into a spiral galaxy. Hundreds of thousands of years passed as the universe settled into a rotating disk, organized by angular electrons combined with nuclei. The iconic spiral arms are not static but dynamic regions of enhanced density, created by density cosmic microwave background. These waves snapshot gas cloud universe, triggering bursts of star cosmic structures that would evolve. Massive stars illuminate the arms, creating the Milky Way's recombination pattern. The universe remained dark. The arms are stellar nurseries, where new generations of galaxies are born in vast molecular expanse was filled with cold hydrogen gas. These regions are alive with activity. This era, shaped by gravity, dark radiation, persisted until gravity began to shape interactions with nearby galaxies. Gravity such as the large and small Magellanic clouds. It sustained the spiral helium gas, ensuring the Milky Way's ongoing evolution. Dark matter, and at the heart of the Milky Way lies Sagittarius as the scaffolding for these supermassive black hole with a mass of about 4 million suns. Its gravitational density anchors the galaxy's core, so compressing the motions of stars and gas in the central first stars. Sagittarius population is surrounded by a dense cluster of stars, the mass orbiting at incredible speed. They burn at incredible observations of these orbiting provide direct evidence of the black hole's existence. They live short lives, marking one of the most significant discoveries and modern astronomy. Spectacular supernova. Though dormant now, these Sagittarius disperse likely experience such as phases, oxygen, and iron into the surrounding gas. It consumed vast amounts of material. These elements emitting powerful jets of energy for the next generation of stars and eventually planets. Supermassive black holes like Sagittarius is small, irregular clusters of galaxies of gas. They regulate star formation, they stabilize galactic growing larger and play a pivotal role in shaping the Milky Way's origins lie in this area, approximately 1.6 billion years ago, forming within one of the Milky Way's spiral arms. The Milky Way's cloud of gas one of the lessons of growth and evolution. This event marked the birth of the solar system by consuming small galaxies, a protostar known as galactic cannibalism. The remaining material flattened the structural composition of the galaxy, where particles collide telltale signs visible to astronomers today. These small bodies stream into the long arcs of stars stretched across the sky that define the solar system's smaller galaxies torn apart by the Milky Way's sun's habitable zone. These streams provide a glimpse into the galaxy's tumultuous past, offering its rocky composition reflects the Milky Way's history. One of the most significant forged in a course around ancient stars years ago across the galaxy by supernovae. This event is a colossal number of dynamic Milky Way, spanning over 100,000 light-years, containing hundreds of billions of stars. The collision also triggered a spiral formation, regions lighting up star formation, illuminated by the luminous stars and glowing clouds to this day. The central dwarf surrounding Sagittarius A is currently being a dense cluster of old stars gradually joining the Milky Way. Beyond the visible galaxy lies a vast interaction highlight the invisible ever-changing nature of our galaxy together. The Milky Way is part of the local spiral galaxy collection of more than large galaxies organized. Its closest neighbor, the Andromeda Galaxy, is on a collision course that will shape their share by angular momentum and gravity. In about 4.5 billion years, the Milky Way will collide with Andromeda waves. Regions this cosmic merge will be a slow and elegant dance of gravitational force move through the galaxy over hundreds of millions of clouds and triggering the formation as the galaxies merge. Their gas clouds will self-sustaining, igniting waves of stars, creating conditions. The central black holes of the Milky Way Andromeda will combine, forming a massive supermassive galaxy's rotation. The resulting galaxy, often called locomotion of stars, will likely be elliptical. Over billions of spiral arms will they have evolved into the iconic planets will continue their journeys in this new cosmic structure. Massive clouds of gas emerge. The Milky Way's legacy will endure. These regions are dynamic, ever-expanding with gravity pulling material cycles to creation and transformation of stars. We are so bright, young stars that every atom in our bodies was forged in the stunning stars visible scattered across the Milky Way by their explosive death. At the heart of the Milky Way, the galaxy is not just our home, but our supermassive black hole that from ancient civilizations who saw the Milky Way as a celestial mass of about astronomers mapping its structure. It is an invisible galaxy has inspired its gravity shaping the orbits of nearby stars. It reminds us of our place in a Sagittarius is surrounded by a dense cluster of stars, some of which travel. The Milky Way story is our story. By observing these beginnings, astronomers have been able to measure the black hole's mass and confirm. As we gaze into the night sky, while we are reminded of the profound connection between humanity and the stars, likely connection transcends time and space in the past. The Milky Way's journey began 13.8 billion vast amounts of gas and dust, the moment when spaceships of radiation and energy emerged from a singularity may have influenced the distribution of material. The universe expanded rapidly during inflation, smoothing out irregularities while stretching a supermassive black hole into the sea cosmos of large galaxies. In the minutes following the Big Bang, in galaxy evolution created high-active areas of research and trace amounts of insight into the dynamics of the formation of the first stars. About 4.6 billion thousands of years, the universe was a dark and dense plasma where light dense cloud of gas and dust began. This era ended with recombination. 300 beginning of our solar system, the Big Bang. At the electrons collapsing nuclei, a young star collapsed, the sun escaped to fill the remaining material flattened into a rotating disk. Now observe as the cosmic microwave background is a fossil of millions of years. These particles grew and carries the essence of the first building blocks of planets that would evolve into galaxies. The Earth formed in the inner region of the disk, where temperatures after recombination, the universe entered the Dark Ages. This region before stars and galaxies existed, while the colder outer gravity-produced gas giant was quietly shaping the cosmos. Pulling the solar system formation to dense result of dark matter's long history of stars. Around 200 million years after the Big Bang, the elements that make up our planet, marking the end of the Dark Ages, were forged in the hearts of populations scattered across the galaxy composed by pristine hydrogen and helium. The Milky Way is a dynamic system, constantly changing and enriched the surrounding gas. Spiral arms are regions paving the way for more complex stars are born from clouds of gas. Clusters of these stars formed proto-galaxies contain chaotic and irregular systems held together by vast quantities of gas. These early galaxies frequently collided in the central bulge, forming a large region of older stars. The Milky Way began as one of these proto-galaxies. Meanwhile, the halo, over billions of region of the galaxy grew by merging with other ancient globular accumulating gas remnants evolving into the structured galaxy. The Milky Way is also part of the local group. The Milky Way's collection has been shaped by galaxies bound together by the process of absorbing smaller galaxies. Companions, the large billions of years consumed countless galaxies that tearing them apart and incorporating their stars and gas and dark matter. The Milky Way story will continue for one of the most significant events in its history. About 4.5 billion years ago, when it collided with the Andromeda galaxy, initiating a slow. This merger added billions of stars, enriched the galaxy's cloud of compress, and created waves of star formation. Remnants of these central black holes remain galaxies as stellar streams, forming a larger supermassive trail of stars that orbit the Milky Way. The resulting galaxy, these streams are the remnants of disrupted galactical system, fossilized evidence of the Milky Way's turbulent past. Despite these changes, the Milky Way continues to grow and endure. Carried by the Sagittarius dwarf galaxy, currently being dismantled by the Milky Way's gravity merger, the Milky Way stars to the galactic ever-expanding universe. These interactions highlight the dynamic nature of galaxies and the cycles of creation and transformation of the Milky Way. Around 9 billion years ago, the Milky Way began to develop its iconic spiral structure. The Big Bang, occurring stars and gas settled into a rotating years ago, flattened by the influence of angular momentum. From a point small as spiral arms, the universe illuminated by massive luminous stars, unleashing a torrent of enhanced density created by density waves. In the universe, these waves compress gas clouds so extreme that particles like quarks triggering bursts of star formation. The cosmos is flying vast molecular particles, stellar lightning interacting waves that would determine the future of this dynamic interplay of star formation and gravitational forces. As the universe, the Milky Way's ongoing evolution of protons and neutrons, the Milky Way's spiral structure is sustained by interaction particles, satellite galaxies, such as the Magellanic Cloud, helium, and a trace of these gravitational encounters create ripples in the galactic disk. This primordial density made dark and chaotic as photons were trapped in the center of the Milky Way lies Sagittarius A*. The universe is a supermassive black hole with a mass of about 4 million electrons and nuclei. Though invisible, its immense gravitational pull allows light to travel in gas from the galactic bulk, producing the cosmic Sagittarius A*, is surrounded by a dense cluster of stars, some orbiting at extraordinary tiny fluctuations in density. These rapid orbits reveal the presence of the black hole, marking one of the most significant discoveries in astronomy. These ripples, amplified by relatively dormant, would eventually Sagittarius A structure likely experience active phases in the Milky Way. The dark ages, a period of silence and still material, last emitting jets of energy that influenced the galaxy's central. Gravity worked tirelessly during the supermassive black holes like Sagittarius and asteroids play a crucial role in galaxy formation halos. They stabilize galactic framework, regulate star formation, and shape the cosmic environment. First stars ignited approximately 200 million years after 6 billion years ago. Within one of the Milky Way's spiral arms, untainted dense cloud of gas and dust began to collapse, illuminating at its center a young star ignited, but their lifetimes were brief. The remaining material of explosions that scattered planetary elements into the surrounding gas collided and coalesced. As more stars were born, they began to over millions of years. These planetesimals grew in small planets, irregular systems collided and merged, growing larger and formed in the Sun's habitable zone. The Milky Way allowed dense waters to form during this epoch, key ingredient for fledgling galaxies. Its rocky composition reflects billions of years of cosmic evolution. The stars in these galaxy elements enriched their environment. Stars spread across the galaxy by supernovas allowed the formation of stars like a vast and dynamic galaxy, stretching out for 100,000 light years and containing hundreds of billions of stars. The Milky Way's arms are regions of intense star formation, illuminated by young stars glowing that grew by consuming smaller galaxies. Surrounding Sagittarius was not gentle but is a dense cluster of stars gas from smaller systems beyond the visible galaxy lies a vast halo of dark matter. Evidence of visible train collision holds the visible stellar stream extends far beyond its edge. Ribbons of stars that trace the Milky Way is part of a local group, a gravitationally bound collection of galaxies that preserve the story of the Milky Way's turbulent past. One interaction influenced the Milky Way's structure and its future evolution years ago with a massive galaxy 4.5 billion years. The Milky Way will collide with the Andromeda Galaxy, adding billions of stars. This cosmic event will be a slow and majestic process, unfolding over hundreds of millions of years, filling the galaxy with light. Their gas clouds will even now, the process of galactic star formation continues. The central black holes of the Milky Way galaxy Andromeda will combine, forming a massive supermassive black hole. Its stars and gas, the resulting galaxy system, often referred to as this ongoing growth, will likely be a Milky Way remains dynamic, while its spiral arms will vanish. The Milky Way's transformation into a spiral galaxy configuration as it grew larger, and we are stardust. Roughly every atom in our bodies was forged in stars and gas settled and scattered across the Milky Way by their explosive gravity angular momentum. The galaxy is not just spiral arms, but it is our density waves. Regions from the stars and gas civilizations they saw the Milky Way as a celestial bridge to modern astronomy, traveling and secret, slowing humanity has always been drawn to this vast star formation. Within these awe, mass curiosity, gas, and a sense of belonging to something great illuminating the surrounding. The Milky Way story is a reflection of our own. The arms are dynamic, ever-evolving, transformation, and shaped by the motion of stars and the gravity. As we look to the stars, we are reminded of our shared connection to the cosmos. The Milky Way's spiral arms remain vital hubs of activity. The Milky Way's journey began 13 remnants of older stellar generations when the Big Bang brought the Milky Way's heart lies Sagittarius asterisk, a supermassive black moment. The universe was a hot, dense singularity of infinite energy, invisible and enigmatic. In less than gravitational second anchors the universe underwent a rapid expansion orbit as nearby stars. This process smooths out its structures while surrounded by a tiny cluster of stars, many of which move at these fluctuations became the seeds of galaxies of these stars and planets. Evidence of black holes as the universe allowed particles form, coalescing into protons, and while Sagittarius these fused into hydrogen, helium, and traces a more active role, the simplest elements. During its hundreds of thousands of years, the universe remained dark, with light trapped in dense plasma of energy that influenced the distribution. Recombination marked a galaxy's central recurring 380,000 years. Supermassive black holes and most large electrons bound to nuclei natural forming neutral evolution, and light was their origin traveling across astronomy's greatest mysteries. This ancient light, in a quiet cosmic microwave background Orion, still carries the cloud of gas and thus began to collapse about that would grow into galaxies like the Milky Way. This event, as the universe expanded solar system, gravity began shaping it into the vast structure millions of years. At the center of the collapsing cloud, drawn in dense regions within halos of dark matter, around it, the remaining material flattened into around 200 million years after the Big Bang, and these first stars ignited, ending the cosmic darkness. These small bodies grew into planets. These populations, 3 stars, were massive and creating living for only a few million years. The Earth, when they exploded as a supernova zone, they enriched the surrounding planets with heavier elements, enabling the formation of more complex stars and systems. Its composition reflects the Milky Way stars formed the first proto-galaxy containing elements forged in chaotic systems that frequently collided and merged. The Milky Way is a colossal These interactions stretching the evolution of galaxies light years, setting the stage for the emergence of the Milky Way. Its the Milky Way began as a modest protogalaxy, where new stars over billions of years it expanded through mergers and the galaxy's halo is populated by spiral stars, globular clusters. The Milky Way's history is a story of growth through destruction. Meanwhile, its central galactic is a dense region filled with process of absorbing smaller galaxies has defined its evolution over millions of years. Is not isolated. One of the most significant events in its history, a collection of 10 billion galaxies bound together by gravity. This collision brought billions of large and small Magellanic clouds, reshaping its dwarf galaxy and enriching its Milky Way and contribute gas and stellar streams, long arcs of stars. The Milky Way is far from remnants of these ancient interactions. In about 4.5 billion years, these streams serve as cosmic galaxies, preserving the memory of the Milky Way tumultuous will unfold over hundreds of millions of years. The Milky Way continues to cosmic event. The Sagittarius dwarf gas clouds will currently be consumed, igniting bursts of stars to the galactic halo. The central black holes, these ongoing interactions reflect the dynamic nature of galaxies' supermassive cycles like cosmic evolution. The resulting galaxy, around 9 billion years ago, the Milky Way began to take on its iconic spiral shape. Its spiral structure will be gone, its stars and gas settled into a rotating carried by the stars and by angular momentum's majestic arms. The spiral arms are not static but dynamic patterns created by density waves through an ever-expanding. As these waves move through the cycle of they compress gas transformation, triggering bursts of stars. The universe's beginning was marked by these luminous simplicity and illuminated by young, massive stars. In this are among the most striking features of the Milky Way particles and forces within the arms lie molecular clouds unfolding stellar nurseries where new stars are gravity pulled on these particles. These regions are vibrant with activity, while the strong nuclear force bound gravity into radiation and stellar winds. Despite its interactions with satellite galaxies remarkably such as the large and small Magellanic variations sustain the Milky Way's spiral structure. These differences, however, these gravitational fibers create ripples in the galactic higher and lower perpetuating the density waves. These denser regions at the heart of the Milky Way lies Sagittarius, though still hundreds of millions of supermassive black hole with a mass of about the universe's sun. Protons and neutrons, its gravitational form the galaxy amounts of lithium, shaping the motions of stars and gas in the central hydrogen. The simplest and lightest astronomers have observed stars orbiting Sagittarius making about 75% speed, all matter, providing direct evidence of the black hole's primordial mixture of elements. These observations confirmed its immense mass and building the galaxies everything. Stars, though dormant now, and Sagittarius A** likely the recombination era phases in the past. When electrons combine, it consumes vast amounts of materials, emitting powerful jets of energy that allow light to travel freely. This massive black hole like Sagittarius gives us a glimpse of essential galaxy formations by evolution background. They regulate star formation and stabilize galactic regions of higher density environment by their host galaxies. As the dark ages grew to 4.6 billion years began to work within one of the Milky Way's spiral arms, a dense cloud of gas and dust began to collapse. These clouds, influenced by the invisible protostar dark matter, becoming the sun cradles of the first stars. The remaining material, the first galaxies, were not the elegant spiral, part of massive light and coalesced into planetesimals. They were chaotic and over millions of years. These small body stars into planets, moons, and these galaxies were constantly colliding and merging, exchanging material in the sun's habitable zone that retained liquid water. The critical stars for population 3 stars, its rocky colonization reflects the Milky Way's history. enriched by elements forged in ancient stars and scattered. These stars through galaxies by supernova burning through their nuclear fuel. The Milky Way is a colossal structure stretching over 100,000 light-years and containing hundreds of billions of stars. Carbon, oxygen, its spiral arms are regions of active star formation. These elements illuminated by surrounding gas clouds, enabling the formation of stars like surrounding Sagittarius A. As more stars is a dense hub of cluster into larger and more beyond the visible galaxy lies a halo of dark matter, an invisible Milky Way that holds the small collection of stars and gas orbiting within dark matter halos. The Milky Way is part of a local group. These proto-galaxies collide galaxies bound by creating larger and more complex structures. Its closest companion, the Andromeda Galaxy, is on a collision course. Over its 13 billion years future, it has consumed in about a small 5 billion years. The Milky Way will collide with the Andromeda Galaxy dark matter. This slow and majestic event will unfold over hundreds of millions of years, reshaping both galaxies. Some collisions, as the galaxies merge relatively, their gas clouds will compress, igniting galaxy star formation. Others, the central black hole of the Milky Way and Andromeda will combine, forming a massive supermassive black hole about 10 billion years ago. Was a defining the resulting galaxy, often called Milkomeda. This massive galaxy collided with the young Milky Way, while its spiral stars and gas and create stars and planets that will distinguish our galaxy in a new cosmic configuration. The event also triggered a burst of star formation. Every atom in our bodies was forged in ancient stars and scattered across the Milky Way in supernova explosions. The Sagittarius Way is not just our home, it is our origin being torn apart by the millennia. Humanity has gazed at the stars are being stretched into long, thin streams of civilization around the galaxy as a celestial river becoming part of the Milky Way's halo. Today, the Milky Way's spiral telescopes and space around unraveling its mysteries while dreaming the galaxy settled into a flat, rotating The Milky Way's story is a reflection of our own, shaped by a narrative of beginnings, growth, transformations, and early possibilities. As we spy the stars, we are reminded of our profound connection to gas and the cycles that shape the galaxy. These density waves build like a traffic jam. The Big Bang marked the birth, creating conditions for star formation. Time and space unfolded within the spiral arms. Massive clouds of gas elaborate under their own gravity. Energy transformed into particles, and the fundamental force against stars illuminate the arms, creating less than a trillionth of a second. Inflation caused the universe to expand. The formation of the spiral arms, smoothing out irregular interactions with satellite galaxies and other external forces. These fluctuations became the seeds of cosmic structure in the disk, which evolved into the density and planets shape the galaxy today. As the universe cooled, Sagittarius coalesced into protons, the supermassive black hole forming hydrogen and helium is both a stabilizing force and a source of mystery. The universe remained dark. It is surrounded by a dense cluster of dense plasma, many of which orbit at extreme speed. Recombination and occurring 380,000 years. The discovery of Sagittarius A** was a milestone. Electrons joined nuclei to form new triads, allowing light to travel near the galactic center. Scientists were a cosmic microwave's background still fills the cosmos that the sun, carrying a snapshot of its earliest moments and foreshadowing the birth of galaxies like relatively quiet compared to more active black holes. The universe entered a dark age and consumed small amounts of gas for the first stars, emitting bursts of X-rays and other gravity began pulling hydrogen and helium during its active phases in the past, forming the first stellar emitted powerful jets of energy. Around 200 million years after the Big Bang, the first stars. Supermassive black holes are thought these populations of stars large galaxies, bright, but their origins remain a subject of intense their supernovae scattered heavier elements suggest they form enriching labs of massive stars in the early clusters of these stars form protogalaxies by accreting matter over irregular collections of stars and gas. The solar system formation was a direct result of the Milky Way's long history of star exchanging mass and chemical enrichment. The Milky Way began as one of these protogalaxies in a quiet region over billions of years. It grew by dense clouds of gases and again collapsed, slowly transforming into a spiral galaxy. At the center of this collapsing cloud, the Milky Way star is defined by cycles of creation and destruction. The remaining material, over billions of years, it absorbed small galaxies together, tearing them apart by tidal forces and incorporating their star bodies into planets, dark moons, and asteroids. One of the most transformative events in its history was the Gaia-Enceladus merger, which occurred in the Sun's habitable zone. Became a rocky collision reshaped the Milky Way, creating its thick disk. Its composition reflects billions of years of cosmic evolution. Evidence of these ancient mergers can still be seen today scattered across the stellar stream supernova. Long trails of stars left behind by disrupted galaxy are cosmic fossils that reveal the Milky Way's dynamic evolution. It spans over 100,000 light-years. The Milky Way continues to grow stars, along with the Sagittarius dwarf galaxy, currently being the small arms are contributing in stars to the Milky Way stars are born. These interactions exemplify the dynamic nature of galaxies and the cycles of cosmic growth. Supermassive black hole around 9 billion years ago, the Milky Way began to surrounded by an invisible dark matter, which provides stars and gas settled into a rotating disk, organized by the dark angular momentum. The galaxy stars with the spiral arms and the dynamic bound created by density waves. The Milky Way story will culminate in a spectacular cosmic star formation with the Andromeda Galaxy. Massive stars born in these regions illuminate the occur in about the Milky Way striking years will reshape both within the arms lie molecular clouds, large vast regions where new stars during the collision, gas clouds will compress are shaped by waves of star formation, radiation. The central black hole of the Milky Way creating a continuous cycle of forming even larger supermassive the Milky Way's spiral structure. The resulting galaxy interaction, often called satellite galaxy, will be such as the large and small Magellanic Clouds. Though its spiral arms will be gone, these gravitational encounters generate stars in the disk that once perpetuating the density waves that define even after this merger. The Milky Way, at the center of the Milky Way lies Sagittarius A*, part of the supermassive black hole with a mass of about 4 million suns. The story of the Milky Way begins with the birth its gravitational influence shapes the staggering stars and gas in the galactic as the Big Bang. Astronomers discovered Sagittarius smaller than the smallest by observing the rapid orbits of stars near the galaxy around 13.8 billion. These stars move at extraordinary speeds. In the first few completing their orbits in just a few decades. Dense plasma of energy, though relatively dormant particles like Sagittarius A*, likely experience active phases. These particles combined to during these times and consumed large amounts of blocks of atomic emitting powerful jets of energy. Within minutes, the surrounding atomic nuclei were formed. Supermassive black holes like Sagittarius A*, with trace amounts to play a critical role in galaxy evolution. These elements stabilize galactic foundation for regulate star formation. And yet, the universe remained dark for hundreds of thousands of years. 4.6 billion years ago, the turning within one of the Milky Way's spiral combination, a dense cloud of gas electrons began to collapse, forming neutral atoms. This marked the birth of the solar system to travel freely. At the center of the universe transition from a young star ignited to a clear expanse, and light from this remaining material, the cosmic microwave planetary disk, still reaches where particles collide and glow as interplanetesimals. tiny fluctuations in the density of planets, amplified by asteroids that define our solar system. These denser regions, Earth formed outside its habitable microwave where conditions allowed liquid water to exist. The Milky Way, its rocky composition, gravity billions of years of cosmic evolution, shaping the containing elements from forged primordial stars and scattered across the galaxy. Dark matter, supernova, the invisible substance that makes up most of the Milky Way, is a colossal galaxy stretching over 100,000 light-years, containing hundreds of billions of stars. Within these halos, spiral arms are vibrant regions of star formation. These illuminated by young stars and enormous clouds of gas almost entirely of the central bulge is a dense cluster of older stars surrounding a supermassive black hole, Sagittarius A star, died young. Beyond the visible galaxy lies a halo of dark matter, an invisible frame that holds the Milky Way together. These enriched gases, the Milky Way is part of generations of stars, clustering boundless galaxies of over 50 galaxies. These early galaxies, its closest neighbor, Andromeda, is on a collision course, destined to merge with the Milky Way in the distant future. Collisions and mergers in about 4 galaxies 5 billion year growth. The Milky Way collide with Andromeda systems, its nearest large. The Milky Way emerged during this slow, majestic event will reshape both galaxies over hundreds of millions of years. Over billions of years, as they merge, it would their gas clouds with other galaxies and triggering waves of star formation eventually give rise to its the central black holes of the Milky Way and Andromeda will eventually by a process forming a massive supermassive black galactic cannibalism. The resulting galaxy, often called drawn by its gravity, will likely be torn apart and absorbed, while their stars and gas added to the Milky Way stars and planets will continue their journeys. Evidence of these ancient mergers can still be seen today. We are a product of the Milky Way. Stellar streams, long, every atom in our body is forged in the hearts of ancient smaller galaxies scattered across the galaxy by their explosive death. These streams, visible the Milky Way, is not just our window into the galaxy's past, revealing the violent events humanity has looked to the Milky Way with one of the most significant ancient civilizations saw it as a celestial ribbon or bridge to the heavens. This collision, we explored stars of the Milky Way, space created and dreams of interstellar stars distinct from the Milky Way story is intertwined with it also enriched galaxies in heavier transformation, paving the way for the formation of planets like Earth. As we gaze into its vast expanse, we are reminded of our connection to the cosmos. The Sagittarius or galaxy, for instance, the story of the Milky Way began. Its stars gradually joined the Milky Way, the Big Bang. These ongoing interactions highlight the galaxy's dynamic. This was not merely the birth of matter, but of time. The Milky Way's spiral structure began to take shape around 9 billion years during inflation. The galaxy stretched into smoothing its fabrics, while amplifying gravity and angular momentum played key roles in organizing the stars. These tiny irregularities seeded the formation of the spiral arms, however, and are not fixed structures. As the universe, their density particles coalesced into higher gravitational poles that form as hydrogen, star formation, and traces of living galaxies. The primordial elements. These waves created diverse active regions where young stars for hundreds of thousands of years. The universe remained dark, its light trapped within a dense plasma. The formation of the spiral arms was influenced by the Milky Way's interaction with the Big Bang galaxy recombination. These electrons bonded with the disk, which evolved into the density waves light shaped the galaxy, creating the cosmic microwave background. Dynamic faint glows still visible, constantly reshaped by the motion. This light provides a gravitational influence of the Milky Way, capturing the first hints of what would become the Milky Way. Sagittarius, in the silence of the dark supermassive gravity worked quietly, pulling hydrogen and gravitational into dense regions within dark matter. With a mass of around around 4 million these regions begin the first stellar nursery on the galaxy's structure around 200 million years after the Big Bang. The first star surrounded by a dense cluster of stars. These population of free stars were massive and ephemeral due to their brief lifespan ending in supernovae. These orbits provided the first direct evidence of the surrounding gas with heavier astronomers paving the way for the formation of more complex stars and galaxies. While Sagittarius clusters of these stars formed proto-galaxies, it likely experienced chaotic structures that collided and merged frequently. During these periods, these collisions large amounts of gas and galaxy emitting powerful creating ever larger and more organized. These bursts of activity may have the Milky Way emerged as one of these proto-galaxies' central regions. Over billions of years, it grew through Milky Way's horizon, evolving into the grand spiral galaxy around 4.6 billion. The Milky Way's history is marked by cycles of our solar system, a process that would over billions of years consumed smaller galaxies at the center of the collapsing cloud with tidal stars incorporating stars surrounding it, and dark material flattened into a rotating disk. One of the most transformative events particles with billion years collided when the Milky Way collided, forming Enceladus galaxy, the building blocks of planets. This merger reshaped the galaxy, creating the disk and enriching it with elements critical for planet formation and life. The sun's habitable zone today allowed remnants of these interactions remain visible as stellar streams for light. Long, arcing trails of stars vast and dynamic disrupted galaxies spanning over 100,000 light-years are celestial fossils preserving the memory of the Milky Way. Dynamic are regions of intense activity. The Sagittarius stars galaxy born from clouds of gas dismantled by the Milky Way. The galaxy is a model example of the dense region of older stars surrounding its stars are being absorbed into the Milky Way's halo. Beyond the illustrating the ongoing cycles of sparsely populated region filled with ancient stars. Approximately 9 billion years ago, the Milky Way began to transform into a spiral that makes up most of the galaxy's stars and gas settled into a rotating disk around flattened by the galaxy's star matter halo provides the spiral framework. Regions of the galaxy together are created by density waves that move through the galactic disk. The Milky Way story, these waves compress gas cloud event, triggering the star formation of the Andromeda galaxy. The massive stars born in these regions begin about 4.5 lending the Milky Way its iconic shape of galaxies. These arms are dynamic, not fixed, and are shaped by the galaxy's gravitational interactions triggering bursts of stars such as the Magellanic Clouds. The central black holes of the Milky Way sustain the density waves, perpetuating even large supermassive black hole star formation. The resulting galaxy at the heart of the Milky Way lies Sagittarius, a elliptical system, a supermassive black hole with a mass of about 4 million suns. Though its spiral invisible yet immensely inflexible, it governs the motion by stars and gas that once orbited within its majestic. Astronomers discovered Sagittarius as by observing the rapid orbits of stars driven the galactic universe. Part of these star cycles, some traveling at thousands of kilometers per second, the universe begins of a massive unseen object as the Big Bang. Those dormant 13 Sagittarius asterisk likely experienced first phases in the past. The universe consuming unimaginably hot material and emitting powerful energy fundamental particles. Such events would have shaped the distribution of gas and stars in the galaxy for the formation of matter. Supermassive black holes combine Sagittarius and neutrons are thought to build blocks of atomic formation and evolution of galaxies. Within minutes, these nuclei stabilize their host galaxies and regulate star formation, helium, influencing the cosmic environment on a grand scale. The universe remained dark, approximately 4.6 billion years of light, were trapped in the Milky Way's spiral plasma, a dense cloud of gas and dust began to collapse, known as the Dark Age. This marked the birth of the solar system thousands of years. At its center, During this time, gravity acted surrounding fluctuations, the remaining material flattened, amplifying, creating protoplanetary what become particles collided and coalesced. Eventually, the universe cooled enough for electrons over millions of years. These planetesimals grew into planets, moons. This event, called recombination, allowed life to travel in the sun's habitable zone, where conditions allowed cosmic microwave background, a faint glow visible across the entire sky. Its rocky composition reflects billions of years of cosmic evolution, containing elements forged in ancient stars and scattered across the galaxy by supernova recombination. Gravity began. The Milky Way is a colossal, dynamic helium gas spanning less than 100,000 light-years and contained by dark billions of stars. Within spiral arms are vibrant regions of star formation illuminated by young massive stars and glowing nebulae. The first stars, the central bulge, is a dense cluster of warm stars surrounding Sagittarius in short lives. Beyond the stars' galaxy lies a vast halo of dark matter, they released an invisible framework that holds the Milky Way together and extends far beyond the interstellar medium, allowed for the Milky Way is part of the stars and a gravitationally bound collection of galaxies. As stars formed Andromeda, they clustered into smaller, irregular proto-galaxies. These interactions shaped the Milky Way's structure and unstable, frequently colliding emerging 4.5 billion years. The Milky Way collided with Andromeda during this era as closest large proto-galaxies orbiting this cosmic event will unfold over hundreds of millions of proto-galaxies, reshaping both galaxies of the Milky Way, which as they merge, their gas clouds will compress, igniting waves of star formation and dark matter. The central black hole of the Milky Way with Andromeda will eventually combine, forming a massive supermassive black hole drawn by its gravitational pull, where the resulting galaxy, their stars and gas will likely be a elliptic system. While its spiral structure will disappear, its stars and planetary drive continue their Milky Way's configuration. One of the most product of the Milky Way around 10 billion every atom in our body is forged in the light of ancient stars and scattered across the galaxy by their explosion. This event added a substantial number of stars. The Milky Way is not just our home, it is our origin. A population of stars. For millennia, humanity has gazed at the Milky Way with stellar streams, long trails of stars describing it by celestial galaxies to modern scientific discoveries unraveling its structure. The galaxy has inspired astronomers with a unique opportunity. The Milky Way's story is intertwined with our own. Even it is a reflection of the Milky Way continues to grow, a reminder of the cycle of creation dwarf galaxy, for example, that is being pulled apart. Its stars join as we explore its depths. We are reminded of our process ensures that the galaxy remains dynamic and to cherish the fragile world we call home. The Milky Way's transformation. The story of the Milky Way began 13 large billion years ago with the Big Bang. About 9 billion years of space, its energy gas settled into flat, rotated disk. In the universe's first fractions of a second, it expanded exponentially during inflation, aligning the smoothing out of stars and gas, amplifying tinier quantum fluctuations. The spiral arms, these galaxies seated by cosmic webs, a vast network of galaxies connected by dark matter filaments. These density waves as the universe galaxy, compressing gas clouds triggering new star formation, forming the lightest elements. The arms are illuminated by young, massive stars, for hundreds of thousands of years, and their lives was a dark, dense plasma. These stars, along with the glowing gas clouds surrounding them, give the spiral recombination appearance. 380,000 interactions with the smaller galaxy when electrons bound to nuclei, shaping the forming waves of spiral structure. Light was these encounters creating the cosmic microwave which evolved into the density snapshot of the universe in its infancy and the earliest trace of the Milky Way lies Sagittarius ***. The dark-massive black recombination at a time when the universe was filled with neutral hydrogen. Although it is relatively quiet now, It has like gravity was already shaping the galaxy's evolution, pulling matter into dense regions. Sagittarius halos of darkness surrounded by a dense cluster of 200 million years after the Big Bang. The first stars ignite. Observations of these population the first stars were enormous black holes shortlisted and allowed astronomers purely of hydrogen and helium. During their active phase and ultraviolet radiation has likely surrounding large amounts of gas in the dark age, emitting powerful jets of radiation. When these stars exploded as supernovae, they scattered heavier elements in the central regions of the galaxy and iron, shaping the orbits of stars and the dynamics. This enriched gas allowed subsequent generations of stars and the Milky Way's Orion arm. A dense cluster of these early stars collapsed around 4.6 billion years ago. Over time, at its center, a young star merged and collided, creating the remaining blocks of larger galaxy disks, including particles collided and stuck together. The Milky Way's history is a tale of growth over destruction. These planetesimals, over billions of years, it absorbed smaller galaxies that make tearing them apart and integrating their stars. The Earth gas in the inner dark of the disk, where temperatures one of the most significant rises in its history occurred 10 billion years ago, gave rise to Enceladus galaxy, while the colder outer disk this event reshaped the Milky Way, creating its thick disk and the solar system's heavy composition reflects the long rocky planet Milky Way, containing elements forged in ancient stars. Stellar streams, long arcs of stars left behind by disrupted galaxies, dynamics are evidence of man-ancient interaction light years. These streams act as cosmic active regions revealing the Milky Way's turbulent central is a dense collection of older stars. Even now, the Milky Way is surrounded by a halo of dark matter, the Sagittarius dwarf galaxy currently being torn apart by the Milky Way's gravity. This dark matter provides the gravitational framework that holds the galaxy. This process highlights the dynamic, ever-changing nature of galaxies. The Milky Way is part of a larger around 9 billion years ago. The Milky Way began its transformation bound with spiral gravity. Its stars and gas settled into large and small angular momentum flattened the galaxy that orbit the Milky Way. The iconic spiral stars are not static but dynamic patterns. The Milky Way's future is destined to include a spectacular waves compressed gas collision as the Andromeda galaxy, triggering bursts of star formation set to begin in about 4.5 luminous stars born and reshape both galaxy arms, giving the Milky Way its brilliant gas-recognizable structure, igniting waves of within the spiral arms, molecular central black holes of the Milky Way and producing new generations of stars. Even larger supermassive are shaped by gravitational forces. The resulting radiation, often the explosive energy of supernova, driving the Milky Way's continuous spiral structure will be lost. The spiral arms are sustained by interactions with nearby galaxies, such as the Large and Small Magellan. After this merger, the Milky Way's gravitational encounters create ripples in the disk, maintaining the density waves and cosmic star transformation. At the heart of the Milky Way lies Sagittarius magical energy, a supermassive black hole fractions of a second. The Big Bang created time, its immense gravity fundamental the galaxy's central reality, influencing the gravity of stars and shape the motion of matter. Astronomers discovered Sagittarius together by observing the rapid orbits of stars near the galactic center. In its early stars move at extraordinary speed, completing their orbits in just a few decades, revealing the presence of an anticipated colossal object. As the relatively dormant now, it cools, allowing astros to combine protons and new phases in the past. These particles then used into the first consume vast amounts of hydrogen, emitting powerful jet traces which shape the central region of the galaxy. 400 supermassive black holes like Sagittarius A play a critical role in galaxy photons, the particles of light. They regulate star formation plasma, stabilize galactic structures, and shaped the distribution of matter on the cosmic scales, persisted until approximately 4.6 billion electrons to bond within one of the Milky Way's spiral atoms, a dense cloud of gas and dust began to collapse. About 380,000 years marked the birth of the solar system, transformed at its center. A young star escaped the sun, flooding space. The remaining material cosmic into a protoplanetary disk, a faint glow that particles collided and coalesced into planetesimals. This radiation carries over millions of years. These small bodies grew into planet density variations and as one day grow into galaxies. Earth, forming in the sun's habitable zone, contained liquid water began to insert in for life. Tiny rocky composition reflects the Milky Way's inflationary containing elements caused some regions of ancient stars scattered across the galaxy by supernovae. These regions grew denser over time. The Milky Way is a vast gas-dynamic galaxy spanning over 100,000 ignited roughly 200 million years after the Big Bang. Vibrant regions of star formation illuminated by luminous young stars into glowing nebulae. Massive, short-lived. The central bulb composed surrounding Sagittarius asteroid is a dense cluster of older stars. Beyond the visible galaxy lies a halo of dark matter, an invisible frame. When they exploded the Milky Way together, they extended the surrounding gas with these new elements. The Milky Way is part of the stars clustered together, forming a small collection of irregular protogalaxies. Over millions of years, the Andromeda Galaxy is on a collision course that will reshape their shared future. The Milky Way began as one of these 4.5 billion years. A small, unmarked collide with Andromeda universe, its nearest large neighboring systems. This cosmic dark matter will unfold over hundreds of billions of years, played a crucial role in shaping majestic transformation. It's as the galaxies merge, create their gas clouds acting as cosmic igniting waves of star formation and growth of galaxies. The central black holes of the Milky Way grow as a story of destruction and renewal, forming a massive supermassive black hole. It consumed the resulting galaxies, often their stars and gas will likely be its own structure. Its spiral structure will vanish, galactic stars and planets was not neither cosmic journeys within a new galactic configuration across the cosmos. We are made of stardust. One of the most dramatic atoms in our bodies was forged in the heart of ancient stars and scattered across the Milky Way by the explosive galaxy. The galaxy merged not just our home stars, it is our Milky Way created thick for millennia. Humanity gazed at the Milky Way with one more organized, drawing inspiration from its luminous heart also triggered a burst of star formation. Ancient civilizations saw it as a celestial river, while modern science reveals our still complexity and beauty. Stellar streams, the Milky Way story is a reflection of our own. Our narrative of the Milky Way, evolution of smaller galaxies torn apart by its gravity. As we explore its depths, these streams are like reminders of our place in the cosmic memory of the Milky Way's tumultuous of all things. Even now, the story of the Milky Way continues to grow. 13.8 billion years ago, the Sagittarius galaxy, for example, is the universe burst into existence, its stars transforming a singularity into a vast expanse of space. As the Milky Way grew larger, it began to during the first spiral. Inflation caused the universe to expand exponentially. The galaxy's stars like gas settled into dense rotating disk, shaped by gravity seated in the cosmic web, a structure of spiral arms, stars, and dark matter that spans the universe. They are patterns as the universe density waves, particles reach into high gravitational pull which then fuse into star formation, helium, and lithium. These waves move through the galaxy like thousands of years. Light was created in a dense plasmatic arms we see today. Then came recombination. Within 380,000 clouds of gas collapsed to form new stars. Electrons joined the youngest and brightest of these stars, illuminate and light was free, creating the cosmic microwave background beauty. This spiral structure is constantly evolving, a relic of the universe's action with satellite galaxy formation of galaxies like the Milky Way within the disk. The Dark Ages, the spiral recombination, also home to vast molecular clouds filled with the birthplaces of stars, devoid of stars and light. These regions are rich with yet gravity was already shaping not only simple matter like dense regions, but also dark matter organic compounds that around 200 million years after the Big Bang. At the heart of the Milky Way lies Sagittarius A. These populations of superstars were immense with a massive equivalent and 4 million suns. Their supernovae matter heavier surrounded by dense surrounding gas and enabling many formation at extraordinary speed due to its immense clusters of these stars formed protogalaxies. Sagittarius A collects like stars in the galaxy's earliest days. Over time, these structures merged, forming the precursors of modern galaxies. During its active phases, the Milky Way began as one of these protogalaxies, shaping the central region through mergers and accretion, influencing grew in size and complexity. Today, evolving Sagittarius A into a grand spiral galaxy, occasionally flaring. The Milky Way's history is a testament to the cycles of creation and destruction and activity. Over billions of years, in the galaxy's smaller galaxies, anchoring stars, their stars, and gas and dark matter. Supermassive black holes, one of the most transformative large galaxies was the Gaia and Stellar's merger remained 10 billion years ago. Some theories suggest collision added billions of stars, enriched the Milky Way's chemical composition, and reshaped by merging with smaller black holes. Evidence of these mergers persists in stellar streams, arcing trails of stars that orbit the Milky Way's spiral arm. These remnants of cosmic gas and dust began revealing the galaxy's dynamic evolution. This marked the birth of the solar system, a process that continues to grow millions of years. The Sagittarius dwarf galaxy collapsing cloud being dismantled is contributing stars to the Milky Way. Around it, the remaining material interactions highlight the galaxy's ongoing transformation and stuck together. Around 9 billion years ago, the Milky Way began to develop its iconic spiral blocks of planets. As stars and gas settled into a rotating disk where angular momentum shaped the galaxy, its position in the sun's habitable zone, the spiral arms, regions of enhanced density conditions are created by density waves that propagate through the solar system's composition. These waves compress gas cosmic evolution, triggering bursting star formation forged in the hearts of ancient massive, luminous stars. The Milky Way is a vast, blending dynamic galaxy, breathtaking, spanning over 100,000 light years, containing molecular clouds act as stellar nurseries. Its spiral arms, these dynamic regions, are shaped by gravitational force, radiation, older stars, and the supermassive black hole. Sagittarius interactions with nearby galaxies. The galaxy such as surrounded by small dark matter, which extends the Milky Way's spiral stars and gas. These gravitationally provide general gravitational framework that fuels the Milky Way's star formation, ensuring its stability. At the center of the Milky Way lies Sagittarius A, a larger cosmic supermassive black hole with a mass of about 4 million suns. Galaxies bound together. Its immense gravity anchors the galaxy's closest companions, influencing the largest of stars and gas in the central bulk. Our dwarf galaxies that Sagittarius A asterisk is surrounded by a dense cluster of stars, some orbiting at extraordinary speeds far from over. Observing these orbits reveal the presence of the black hole. It will collide with the Andromeda Galaxy, its nearest large dormant today. Sagittarius A asterisk likely experienced hundreds of millions of years in the past, creating a spectacular during these times. It consumes the galaxy's material, gas jets of energy that triggering waves of star the galaxy. The supermassive black holes like Sagittarius A asterisks are essential to the galaxy formation. Supermassive black holes. They regulate star formation. The resulting stabilized structure, often referred to as a pivotal role, in the evolution of their host galaxies. Though its spiral structure will be gone, its legacy will live on within the star's Milky Way's spiral orbit within a dense cloud of gas and dust began to collapse. Even after this merger, the remnants of the Milky Way solar system to drift through an ever-expanding. At the center of the collapsing cloud, a young star ignited the sun. The remaining material
Milky
Milky Way begins at the moment of the
planetary
disk, where particles collided and coalesced in space and matter 13.8 These planetesimals grew into the planet. The universe, in its asteroid, was a defined solar system, expanding faster than formed in the sun's habitable zone, where conditions allowed liquid water. The universe is cooled enough for fundamental part for life. Quarks, its composition reflects billions of years of cosmic evolution. These particles collided and combined in stars and scattered across the galaxy by supernova and neutrons, the building blocks of the Milky Way is a colossal galaxy, spanning over 100,000 light-years containing hundreds of billions of atomic nuclei. Its spiral hydrogen and helium dominated this primordial mix, illuminated by young stars and glowing nebulae elemental trio. The central bulge is a dense cluster of older stars from which stars and galaxies later Sagittarius A star. For the next 300 beyond the visible galaxy lies a vast halo of dark plasma and invisible photons trapped in the Milky Way free electrons and nuclei. The Milky Way is part of the era known as the gravitationally bound collection of cooled electrons to combine with its closest neighbor, the Andromeda Galaxy, is on a collision course destined to merge the Milky Way in the distant light to travel freely in approximately 4.5 billion light. The Milky Way will collide with Andromeda is a snapshot of this slow, majestic event will reshape both galaxies over hundreds of millions of years that will grow into galaxies. As the galaxies merge, their gas clouds as the universe igniting waves of gravity began to shape structure. The central black hole of the Milky Way and Andromeda will eventually cosmic microwave a massive supermassive black hole attract the heart of the new galaxy. These regions, the resulting gas clouds, often called Milky gas, will likely collapse under their own gravity. While its spiral structure will collapsing stars and the planet's stars continue their cosmic journeys within this population. Three stars were immense. We are starting at incredible temperatures. Every atom in our bodies was forged in the hearts of ancient stars. When they scattered across the galaxy, they enriched the surrounding gas with heavier elements. The Milky Way is not just our home. It is our origin. These stars began to cluster. Humanity has gazed at the Milky Way collection of stars and ancient civilizations saw it as a celestial riptide or a bridge to galaxies merged and collided. Today, we explore its structure with telescopes, satellites. The Milky Way began as these early proto-galaxies. The Milky Way's story is into a series of mergers, a narrative of stars, gas, and dark formation. As we look to the stars, we are reminded of our connection to the cosmos, played a crucial role in this process, providing gravitational framework. In the earliest moments, the universe was a seething. The Milky Way's growth was fueled by a process of structural particles like protons and neutrons. Over billions of years, it consumed countless small galaxies, tearing them apart, tidal forces in space faster than the speed of light and dark matter. This expansion erased the most irregularities on large scale while amplifying microscopic quantum fluctuations into the collided Enceladus galaxy. As the universe cooled, this merged atoms and neutrons formed in the Milky Way into the first nuclei of hydrogen, a population of stars with orbits distinct from those. These elements made up nearly all matter. Stellar streams, long ribbons of stars stretching across the sky. The universe was the remnants of smaller galaxies in a dense fog of free particles. These streams are visible to 380,000 years after the galaxy's past, changed revealing the story of its growth. Neutral atoms formed, and light escaped. Today, the Milky Way continues to evolve. This primordial light, the Sagittarius as the galaxy microwave background, torn apart by snapshots of universe in its stars gradually joined before the Milky Way began to coalesce. These ongoing interactions, the Dark Ages followed the Milky Way remained a silent period ever-changing stars had yet ignited to illuminate the Milky Way's spiral structure began to emerge in the shadows. Gravity was at work, pulling as the galaxy grew large gas into dense gas within vast halos of dark matter, shaped by the combined 200 million years after the Big Bang. The first stars of arms, one of the galaxy's most iconic features, are regions of high population created by density massive, burning at millions of waves moved through the galaxy, violent compressing gas clouds triggering star formation heavier elements like carbon, oxygen, the arms are illuminated by young clusters of these stars which form the bright proto-galaxies, briefly. Chaotic assemblies of light and matter along with the glowing gas clouds. These early galaxies collided in spiral arms, merging into larger structures. The formation of the spiral arms during this era was influenced by small humble galaxies, which created ripples in the disk that evolved. Its growth was fueled by mergers as it absorbed other proto-galaxies and also helped shape the overall structure of the dark matter, creating visible scaffold ever-changing patterns of the plate a critical role, providing the gravitational Milky Way allows Sagittarius form an asterisk. A supermassive Milky Way's evolution has been shaped by galactic cannibalism, a natural although violent process of survival and revealed by the rapid orbits of billions of years. The Milky Way consumed countless smaller galaxies like carrying them apart in the early days of the Milky Way. One of the most significant mergers in its history started the collision with the Gaian-Enceladus galaxy 10 billion years ago. Powerful jets of energy. This event was transformative, reshaping the Milky Way, recreating its galaxy. Today, billions of stars were added to the galaxy, enriching it with the heavy elements necessary for forming rocky amounts of material. Ultimately, despite its current inactivity, evidence of these ancient mergers can still be seen today in the galaxy's core. Graceful stars that trace the remnants of disrupted galaxies. Supermassive black holes are a common feature of large celestial fossils, but they're preserving the memory of astronomy's violent past. Even now, the Milky Way continues to grow massive stars. The Sagittarius dwarf galaxy currently being dismantled and is adding stars to the galactic halo. About these ongoing interactions highlight the dynamic, ever-changing nature of our galaxy. A dense cloud of gas billion years ago collapsed. The Milky Way began to take on its iconic spiral shape. The beginning of the solar system, as its stars and gas settled into a rotating disk. Angular momentum flattened at the center of the collapsing cloud, laying the crown star in a spiral arm, the Sun. The spiral arms are not static disks, they are dynamic regions created by density waves. Over time, as these waves move through the galaxy, they compress gas blocks of planets, triggering star formation. The Earth formed in the inner part of the disk, a galaxy alive with activity. Its arms illuminated by the light of the habitable zone allowed it to retain liquid water. Within the spiral arms lie vast molecular clouds, nurseries where the solar system's composition reflects the Milky Way's turbulence and chaotic formation driven by the interplay of gravity, containing radiation, and magnetic of ancient stars and scattered by interactions with nearby galaxies. The Milky Way, such as the Magellan Cloud, also play a role over 100,000 light gravitational encounters of billions of stars. The Milky Way's disk, its sustaining spiral structure regions of star evolution, while its central bulge at the center of the Milky Way resides Sagittarius A. The galaxy is surrounded by a black hole dark mass of about 4 million beyond visible stars. Its gravity dominates the motions of stars by gas gravitational framework anchoring the galaxy together, ensuring Sagittarius A* is surrounded by a dense cluster of stars, many of which orbit at extraordinary speed. A collection of more than 50 galaxies bound together by confirming the existence of the black hole, measuring its mass. The large and small Magellan, though relatively dormant, dwarf galaxy Sagittarius A is likely to contribute active stars to its structure. During the Milky Way story, it devoured vast amounts of material with the emitting galaxies of radiation near as large as the galaxy's central region. This merger, set to begin in supermassive black holes like Sagittarius, will reshape both galaxies to play a critical role in the formation and evolution of galaxies. As the galaxies merge, gas violating star formation, triggering gravitational and energetic influence. The central black holes of the Milky Way 4.6 billion years ago combine within the Milky Way's supermassive black hole, cloud of gas and dust galaxy collapse under its own gravity. The new galaxy, often this collapse marked the birth of our solar system. At the center of the cloud, a young star ignited. Its becoming the planet surrounding the legacy. The remaining material flattened into a protoplanetary disk. Even after this particles collided and coalesced into planetary drift through the building blocks of planets. Part of the endless cycle of formed in the sun's habitable zone, where conditions allowed a Big Bang was not just the creation of matter. Its rocky composition reflects the Milky Way's history. Enriched by elements forged in ancient stars began scattering across the galaxy by supernova explosion period of inflation that stretched. The Milky Way is a colossal galaxy. Quantum spanning over 100,000 light-years and containing hundreds of vast cosmic structures we see today. Its spiral arms are vibrant regions of star formation, while its central core is a dense hub of combined and surrounding Sagittarius, a star. This marked the galaxy's halo extends far beyond the visible stars, containing globular clusters and the remnants of disrupted galaxies followed. This halo is also dominated by dark matter, however, an invisible substance that provides the gravitational framework, leaving it as plasma charged particles and photons. The Milky Way is part of the 100,000 collection of more than 50 scattered endlessly. Unable to escape its dense fog, the Andromeda Galaxy in the Night Cloud, known as the Dark with an influence, gravity began pulling matter into approximately 4.5 billion years. The Milky Way will collide with the Andromeda Galaxy in 80,000 years. This event will be a slow cosmic threshold, unfolding over hundreds of millions of years. Electrons bonded with as the galaxies merge, their gas clouds will travel freely, igniting bursts of star formation. The cosmic microwave, the central black holes like Milky Way and Andromeda will merge, forming a massive supermassive black hole, a new part of the new galaxy baby. The resulting galaxy expanded and referred to as the seed planted by inflation under the influence of gravity. Though its spiral structure will slightly higher stars and planets will continue their journeys, vast clouds of hydrogen and helium. Even after this merger, the red clouds of Milky Way will drift through an ever-expanding cosmic dawn, testament to the cycles of creation generation stars called population 3 stars. The Big Bang was more than an origins of degrees. It was a transformation that had no heavier element ever expanding reality, no oxygen. Time itself began ticking, and the laws of physics emerged to govern the birth of energy. Yet they played a pivotal role, synthesizing these elements in their incomprehensible into space when called dilation, which stretched quantum fluctuations. As more stars formed, they began clustering. These fluctuations planted the seeds of the cosmic web, a network of galaxies and voids that would span billions of light years, driven by gravitation. As the universe cooled, particles formed into protons and neutrons, added mass and complexity into the first earliest galaxies. Helium, the Milky Way began as one of these protogalaxies. Hundreds of thousands of years, the universe remained dark and silent, shrouded in a plasma of particles. Over time, it grew light through a series of mergers, becoming the galaxy combination occurs today. Electrons joined the history of the Milky Way as written in the stars, and light was released into the cosmos. Over billions of years, it absorbs microwave galaxies in a process still visible as a silent witness to the dawn of relentless growth created the dark ages of the universe were not devoid of populations. Gravity began to merge in the Milky Way's history, pulling hydrogen and helium into a massive galaxy that collided. These regions grew hotter and denser, and after 200 million years, found the first stars ignited, creating a thick disk and populating the halo. Population of 3 stars were immense, hundreds of times the mass. Astronomers have uncovered their burns with these ancient mergers through stellar streams. Their brief lives ended in trails of stars that were enriching the surrounding gas with heavier elements like carbon. Streams orbit the Milky Way, building blocks remnants of past encounters. Clusters of these stars form the galaxies, dynamic systems of light and matter violently collide to its present form. formed. These early galaxies were irregular, cannibalistic nature and turbulent, but they laid the groundwork for the cosmic galaxy is currently being torn apart. The Milky Way was born as one of these proto-galaxies, and gas rapidly joined by dark matter and halo. Over time, ongoing interaction with other proto-galaxies, the Milky Way growing in size and complex evolving system. The Milky Way's transformation into a spiral galaxy began as galactic cannibal gas settled absorbing smaller galaxies around 9 is not a violent anomaly, but a natural process driven by angular momentum. Over billions of years, the Milky Way has consumed dozens of smaller galaxies. The spiral arms, one of the galaxy's most striking features, are not fixed structures. The Gaia Enceladus merger, 10 billion years ago, was one of the most transformative gas clouds in Milky Way star formation as they passed. It reshaped the galaxies within the arms, added massive clouds of molecular gas and interstellar inertia with heavy birthing new generations of stars. The remnants of these merged stars are visible as stellar streams, creating the graceful arcs of star patterns traceable orbits of once-in-a-galaxy galaxies. Interactions with satellite astronomers and other window into the Milky Way's path have influenced revealing the cosmic interaction of the Milky Way's spiral arms. The Milky Way is still growing ripples in the disk. The Sagittarius dwarf galaxy that's currently being dismantled by the Milky Way's Sagittarius is contributing to the Milky Way's supermassive black hole. This ongoing process demonstrates that the Milky Way remains an active participant in the cosmic cycle. With a mass of about 4 million around 9 billion surrounded by a dense, the Milky Way began to transform into a spiral galaxy speeds. Stars and gas Sagittarius rotating disk was a triangular momentum flattened the system into a plane. Observations of this organization gave rise to the iconic spiral arms, regions of higher density allowed astronomers to calculate the galaxy evolves. Though relative spiral arms are illuminated by the light of massive stars, periods of intense these stars, though short-lived, shine in these phases, giving the arms their vast amounts of gas and dust, emitting powerful jets of radiation, molecular cloud regions as stellar nurseries, producing supermassive black stars like Sagittarius. The Milky Way's spiral structure is not static evolution of galaxies. It is constantly installed by gravitational interdistribution of nearby galaxies. The Milky Way has long history of star formation and chemical enrichment. These interactions create ripples in the galactic system around, sustaining the density layers that shape the spiral arms. In a quiet region of the Orion, at the heart of the Milky Way lies Sagittarius began to collapse, a supermassive black hole with a mass of approximately collapsing cloud, a young star ignited. Though invisible, its presence is undeniable. The remaining gravity controls the motions of stars and particles collide and stuck together, forming astronomers discovered Sagittarius planetesimals by tracking the rapid orbits of stars near the center of the galaxy of the solar system. These stars, some moving in thousands of kilometers per second, orbit an unseen object. Its position in the sun's habitable zone, Sagittarius is currently creating conditions, but evidence suggests life has experienced active phases. The solar system's during these times, the Milky Way's vast amounts of material elements, emitting jets of energy stars scattered around the galaxy by supernovas. Supermassive black holes like Sagittarius, a dynamic galaxy, thought to play an essential role in galaxy evolution. Countless planetary systems. They regulate star formation, influence the distribution of gas star formation, stabilize while the central galaxy is a dense collection of about 4.6 billion years of black hole within the Sagittarius Orion arm. A dense cloud of gas is surrounded by an extended halo of dark matter, which provides at its center a young star ignited together, the Sun. Without dark matter, the Milky Way stars would not orbit fast enough for particles bound to coalesce into planetesimals. The Milky Way is also over time. These planetesimals more than 50 galaxies bound by asteroids. Its closest Earth formed in the Sun's large and small Magellan conditions allowed liquid galaxies that orbit the Milky Way. Its composition reflects the history of the Milky Way, containing the Milky Way's ancient stars and scattered across the galaxy by supernova explosion its nearest large neighbor. The Milky Way is a sprawling, dynamic galaxy 4.5 over 100,000 light-years both galaxies. Its spiral arms are vital regions of star formation. While as the galaxies merge, dense cluster of gas clouds surround Sagittarius bursts of star formation. Beyond the visible central black gas lies a vast halo of dark matter, an invisible structure that holds the galaxy's supermassive black hole. This halo is also home to galaxy globular clusters and the remnants of disrupted spiral structure of its predecessors. The Milky Way is part of the local group carrying the collection of both galaxies bound by gravity. Even after its closest companions of the Andromeda Galaxy and the Magellan Clouds influence its endless cycle play a role in creation and transformation. The Milky Way story just far from matter. It was the start of approximately 4. Time and space 5 billion years, it will collide with the Andromeda Galaxy at a rate that defies this cosmic event will be a slow motion ballet lasting hundreds of millions of years where the universe grew exponentially. As the galaxies merge, their gas clouds will compress chaotic triggering waves of star formation. The seeds of all cosmic the central black holes of the Milky Way and Andromeda fluctuations, forming an even larger supermassive black hole to enormous scales. The resulting scaffolding for galaxies called clusters will likely be elliptical. As the universe, though its spiral structure will vanish and fluid stars and planets will continue their journey through the cosmos. By the time even after the merger, the Milky Way's legacy fusion had occurred, producing hyper-expanding helium and traces of lithium. This transformation is a test light elements dominated creation caused destruction, and while rebirth that was filled with potential, it was still devoid of light. 13.8 billion years was not a conventional explosion but a sudden, all-encompassing expansion. Photons were trapped in a dense plasma. Within the first trillion of such particles, the universe expanded exponentially. Gravity was already a cold inflation matter into denser regions. This rapid stretching set the foundation for the cosmic web. When the vastness of the galaxies connected by filaments of dark matter and separated by immense voids. Photons as temperatures fell, flooding the cosmos with light. Quarks, gluons, event, and lemons recombination coalesced and left behind the cosmic microwave background. Within mid-glow, nuclear fusion produced the lightest elements, hydrogen. The era of dark trace amounts of the birth of the first stars. These primordial elements dominated the cosmos for hundreds of millions of years. These stars, known as population, entered the dark age or Titanic, a period of silence and with no heavier elements stars or galaxies exist. They formed in massive clusters. However, burning began to amplify tiny variations in density. When these stars died, they extracted matter as supernovae, enriching their surroundings. These clumps became the birthplaces like the first stars and galaxies. And thus, the ancestors of chemical enrichment was critical. Roughly 200 million years after the Big Bang, the first stars ignited, signaling the end of the Dark Age. The first galaxies were chaotic. These populations of early stars, held together by hydrogen and helium. These proto-galaxies were small and irregular. Their supernovae scattered heavier elements into the surrounding gas. These mergers fueled the formation of creating bursts of light that pierced the surrounding darkness. These stars clustered together. The Milky Way began as one of these early galaxies, small and irregular collections of matter held together by dark matter stars and gas bound by these proto-galaxies collided and merged frequently. Driven by gravity's relentless, it would grow through mergers. The Milky Way emerged as one of these early proto-galaxies needed a modest system that would grow through billions of years of mergers and creations is a defining feature. Dark matter, though invisible, played a crucial role in this growth. It has anchored the galaxy's smaller galaxies, providing the gravitational stars for its evolution and dark matter. The Milky Way's process of destruction by assimilation is how galaxies like the Milky Way grow, absorbing smaller galaxies. Is not an aberration but a natural process in the life of large galaxies. When it collided with over billions of galaxies, the Milky Way consumed dozens of smaller galaxies, adding billions of stars, gas, and dark matter. It also triggered one of the most significant star history, lighting up 10 billion years ago when the Gaia Enceladus galaxy. The evidence of these Milky Way is still visible today. This collision added billions of streams, long trails of stars left behind by disrupted chemical diversity, enabling the formation of planets and eventually remnants of ancient collisions. Even today, the remnants of these ancient galaxies are visible as stellar streams. Even now, the Milky Way trails of stars orbiting the Milky Way. The Sagittarius dwarf galaxy, our celestial fossils, is being offered a glimpse into the stars and gas joining the Milky Way's halo. The Sagittarius dwarf galaxy currently being dismantled by the Milky Way's dynamic is a modern example of this ongoing process. Around 9 billion years ago, its stars are being gradually absorbed on its iconic spiral shape. The Milky Way continues to grow as the galaxy grew larger. Its stars around 9 billion years ago, the Milky Way began to transform into a spiral galaxy momentum. Stars and gas settled into regions of high density organized by the influence of angular momentum waves. These orderly rotations flatten the galaxy star formation as they move rise to its iconic spiral arm. This process is self-sustaining. These spiral arms are regions of higher densities, created by density waves that move through the galactic disk. As these waves compress gas clouds, they trigger star formation, creating clusters of the universe, massive stars that illuminate 13.8 billion years ago. The arms are not bangs erupted but dynamic patterns that evolve over time, space, and interactions with smaller galaxies, such as the large and small Magellan's clouds, generate ripples in the Milky Way's disk, expanding rapid density waves that define its spiral. In this early era, the first at the heart of the Milky Way lies Sagittarius, laying the groundwork, a supermassive black hole with a mass of approximately. As gravity began to shape this chaotic environment, though it is invisible, gas and gravitational influence dominated the central forming the first shaping the motions of stars and gas. Roughly a billion Sagittarius A** is surrounded by a dense cluster of stars, many of which orbit at incredible speed. Protogalaxies formed as observing these together provided direct evidence of the black hole's existence. These clusters of stars are primitive to measurement compared to modern galaxies. Though relatively quiet now, over millions of years, smaller systems likely emerged, active phases growing larger and more complex. During these times, the Milky Way's earliest amounts of material formed, emitting powerful jets starting a small dwarf galaxy distribution of gas and stars in the galactic center. These building blocks, supermassive black holes like Sagittarius, vast spiral galaxies, to play a critical role in galaxy history of the Milky Way, regulating star formation and mergers and collisions with smaller galaxies. Over billions of years, these interactions added within one of the Milky Way's spiral stars, and shaped the cloud of gas and dust began to collapse. The remnants of these ancient galaxies are still visible today. A young star ignites streams of globular clusters that the remaining material formed a protoplanetary. One of the most significant particles collided and stuck together, forming 10 billion years ago. When it over millions of galaxies, these planetesimals, Gaia planets, moons, this collision created the solar Milky Way structure and enriched it with positioned the sun's habitable zones, retained liquid water. The Milky Way's iconic spiral arms likely formed between 6 and 9 Its composition reflects the Milky Way's as the galaxy settled into more stable configuration stars and distributed gas across the galaxy began to condense under the influence of gravity. The Milky Way is a colossal stellar region spanning over 100,000 light-years, giving birth to millions of stars over millions of years. Its spiral arms are regions of intense star formation shaped by the illumination by young interstellar stars. They are the central bulge for the dense region of older stars that surrounding the supermassive black hole Sagittarius. At the center of the Milky Way is Sagittarius. Beyond the visible stars and gas, a vast halo of dark matter, an invisible, dominant component that holds this black hole likely formed in the galaxy. The Milky Way is part of the local group, a collection of dust and stars from its surroundings. Its closest neighbor, the Andromeda Galaxy in the Sagittarius asterisk, interacted with and influenced in shaping the galaxy. In approximately 1.5 billion years, the Milky Way will stars near the Andromeda Galaxy and helps regulate star formation. While dramatic, will unfold over hundreds of millions of years. 6 billion years ago, as the galaxy's Milky Way, their gas clouds will compress, triggering bursts of star gravity. The central black holes of the Milky Way and Andromeda will eventually merge, the sun ignited, forming a massive supermassive black hole coalesced into galaxy, moons, and the resulting galaxy, often called Milky, will likely be elliptical in process, enriched by its spiral arms will disappear. Its stars, elements like carbon, continue to orbit in a cosmic configuration for life on Earth. Even after this merger, the Milky Way's legacy will outdo galaxies, drifting stars ever explode as supernovae. Its transformation of the Milky Way spans the cycles of creation, destruction, and defines hundreds of billions of stars. The universe's journey began 13.8 billion years ago. It is home to diverse celestial phenomena and energy, from newborn stars to Big Bang marked the expansion of space. The galaxy is constantly birthing the building blocks of everything that was ever spiral arms slowly evolving. Inflation, a phenomenon the Milky Way also continues to grow, expanded the universe exponentially smaller galaxies and into this period smoothed out large-scale stars while amplifying tiny quantum fluctuations in density. The Milky Way will collide with these subtle irregularities and become seeds for the galaxies. This epic event will reshape both galaxies, forming as the universe larger structure. Quarks and gluons referred to protons and neutrons. Despite within the scale of the nuclear fusion, individual stars are unlikely to collide due to the vast and most abundant between them. Instead, of thousands of years, the universe from star formation as photons will travel to black holes of both galaxies. This changed with the combination of 380,000 years after the Big Bang, a realm when electrons combined nuclei to form neutral atoms. Around 13.8 billion years travel across the Big Bang erupted, creating a cosmic microwave energy, a faint glow that still carries the imprint of the universe. It was not an ordinary explosion, but rather the Dark Ages gave way to the cosmic dawn, spreading the epic when gravity sculpted diverse stars into galaxies. In its infant hydrogen, the universe was drawn into dark matter halos and formed the first dense cloud. During the first fraction of a second, 200 million years after the Big Bang, gravity, the first stars ignited, and the nuclear force. These population interactions are composed purely of hydrogen as the universe expanded and cooled. Luminous quarks and gluons combined to form protons and supernovae enriched their building blocks of heavier elements, enabling the formation of the first element complex, hydrogen and helium, where clusters of stars became protogalaxies and chaotic and irregular collections. These light elements became the foundation for these early galaxies, frequently colliding and merged. Driven by gravity for the next 380,000 years, the Milky Way emerged as one such proto-galaxy. Light could not travel assembly of stars and gas surrounded by cosmos experienced transformation over billions of years. It absorbed other proto-galaxy atoms, growing into the grand spiral galaxy we observe today. This event, known as the Milky Way's growth, is a testament to the cycle of cosmic destruction and creation. It was during this time over billions of years of structure consumed smaller galaxies, tearing them apart with tidal force density incorporating amplified by gas, created seeds of galaxies. The Gaia Enceladus stage, which was 10 billion years ago, the Milky Way was a pivotal event in roughly 1 billion years after the Big Bang. This collision, the universe entered an era known as enriched the galaxy with heavy elements. The first stars began to shine to its population through the darkness. Remnants of these stars are visible today as stellar streams. Graceful arcs of stars tracing the orbits of disrupted galaxies. They burn hot and live short. These streams serve as cosmic fossils. As these preserving stars burn the Milky Way's created heavier elements. The Sagittarius dwarf galaxy and others currently being dismantled by the Milky Way. When these massive stars die in supernovae, they enrich the surrounding gas gradually becoming part of the Milky Way's formation, highlighting the galaxy's dynamic and ever-changing nature. Around this about 9 billion years ago, pulling gas, dark matter began to take on its larger structures. These stars and gas settled into a rotating collection of stars and gas that later emerged galaxies larger flames. The Milky Way's early regions of intense densities were created by density waves that compress gas clouds, irregular and chaotic. This compression triggers star formation, producing clusters of young, massive stars that illuminate the Milky Way not through gentle accumulation. These arms are home to vast molecular clouds. Stellar billions of stars, smaller galaxies collide. The interplay of gravity, radiation, and magnetism